What is going on, everybody? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? My name is Eric, and welcome to Q2C VR Gamer Live. We are a weekly VR talk show that airs live every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where we broadcast live to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Kick, you name it. We're there. I think we're still in LinkedIn. Who the hell knows? But if you cannot catch us live, you can always catch us afterwards on your favorite podcast platform. I do need to do some updating. I promise audio listeners I'll get it done this week. But before we go any further, let me say hello to my partner from the great Canadian Northwest, where he's known as Spraymaster 3000 for his prowess with the pressure washer. He tackles all things dirt and grime, and he'll wash that man right out of your hair. Yeah. What is up, dude?
Diddly ho diddly. How you doing?
How you doing there, Spraymaster 3000?
I was pretty good, yeah.
All good, all good. You like you just like spray washing your way around the neighborhood?
Oh my god. I spent 3 hours power washing.
3 hours power washing. How freaking dare you? 3 hours power washing. Are you insane?
I know, man. Like
Power wash.
And I did the whole thing standing up, so I was in so much pain afterwards.
You know what's funny is we come to a time where we have to put on the thumbnail me in a power wash suit thing with the headset on and posing. It's time. It's here now. GT's most anticipated game of 2023, Powerwash Simulator, is here.
It's here.
It's here. Everybody playing it today? Is there like a million people just out playing Powerwash Simulator?
Reviews or anything, but
no.
Well, it's an old game, right? It's just that it's in VR. But I thought I'd see more, and I didn't. So I was kind of shocked.
Let's say hello to Chinatown D and D. Is Todd gonna wash that man right out of your hair?
Hope you brought conditioner. Shit.
How you doing tonight, D?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm excited. There's so many new games out. There's like so much going on right now. I love this part of this time of the year for virtual reality because we get some good games. We get a lot of okay games, and we get some mediocre games. And yeah, but I mean, who cares? It's all about games right now. So what's the difference? It's games.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Gamer.
There's so many coming out this month. I'm super pumped. November.
Yeah, I mean,
it's my birthday month, and all this shit's coming out to play. It's gonna be so much fun.
Guess what? It's my birthday month too.
I know. We're old farts on almost the same day.
I'm actually not going to have any more birthdays. We're just going to cut those right out. We're going to cut those right out.
I just like all the free stuff. So just keep sending me presents. We just won't tell anybody it's my birthday.
100%. Absolutely. Sent presents is good. Don't count the days anymore.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, we mentioned Powerwash Simulator. We're going to talk some Powerwash Simulator tonight. Myself and Todd had a chance to play some. Todd had a chance to play way more than me, but we both got in there and checked it out. We have thoughts. I told D earlier, I have thoughts, D. I have lots and lots of thoughts.
I have a feeling I'm going to be taking my headphones off my ears.
No, well, we'll see. We got some Foglands to talk about. Foglands also dropped. Foglands also dropped on PlayStation and Quest this week, and we're going to talk some Foglands. Dee had a chance to get in there and play a little bit herself, and then we are going to look at the multitude of games coming in November. And it's not just games like okay games. There are some huge bangers coming, and then there's some that I've never even heard of. Lo-fi Katana.
Game with the coolest name ever, and I know nothing about it.
I just literally just saw this name, and I cannot stop saying Lo-fi Katana. It just sounds so badass. Like if you were just like trying to figure out, like if you think these guys were sitting around a table and like, look, we need to figure out a name for this game. We don't know what to call it. Put it in the chat GPT. It spit a whole bunch of shit out, and one of them was Lo-fi Katana. It's the most badass name ever for a game. I mean, who doesn't want to play Lo-fi? If you don't want to play Lo-fi Katana, I don't want to know you. All right?
Yeah, I agree. Even
like,
just from the name.
In your soul, as Roots would say.
I just want to quickly shout out to Eevee Man vs. Gas. He says, Todd, get some better internet. Get Starlink if you can't get anything better.
Dude, your internet is so bad.
It is bad. I'm running it on another machine as well, so I can see what everyone sees, because everyone tells me
to
me it looks beautiful, but on the stream it looks like shit.
It looks like you need to power wash your screen is what it looks like.
Yeah, totally. But I have a new computer coming. It'll be here next week, so
It's your internet. We think
Jank should
computer.
go.
You have a potato for a computer, which is weird because you basically own an IT company. So I don't get it. Like
I don't get it either.
You should have the best computer, and you have like
it's coming.
sticks
It's
and
coming.
a wire.
This one that's coming next week, man. Oh my god, I spared no expense.
Nice.
I'm writing the whole thing
Oh,
off.
your wife's gonna kill you, dude.
It was her idea, so I jumped on it.
Well, yeah.
She's like,
Before she
computer.
took
I'm
it
like,
back.
okie dokie.
New computers are fun. New computers are fun. D, you're looking all cleared up now. You were a little pixelated earlier. You're looking good now. Everybody's
Yeah.
ready to roll.
Roots restarted the modem.
Good man, Roots.
So.
Good man. Guys,
He's
let's say hello
aight.
to our amazing chat. We were a little bit late coming in tonight, so we'll say thank you guys for hanging out and waiting for us. But we are here. We are ready to rock and roll. Let's say hello to Mr. Tasselhoff at the top of the list. What is up, Tass? How are you doing, man? Traveling Man 3775. Hussein X is here. Michelle B. Destiny 11. Who else do we have? Mickey Bear is here and saying hello to everybody. Getting things done. What is up? How are you doing, man? Let's see. Ollie VR Port is here. Ender's VR Arcade. Mepper is here saying hello all to everybody. Let's see. We have Todd. Somebody said hello, everyone in the VR family, and that would be Orlin Hooper. Orlin Hooper's jacked, yo. Yes, he is.
Yes,
Orlin Hooper
he
is jacked. Zell2318 is here. Kensai VR Gaming, or Kensai Gaming VR is here. I put a tweet out earlier today because Hubris has dropped their Quest 3 update, and it's gotten even more. That amazing looking game has gotten even better looking. And Kensai made a comment of, "Man, I need to play that game." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, you do."
You've never played that, Kensai? I spent 3 hours, I think, or 2 hours with Kensai last night.
Did you really?
With Kensai,
just holding each other, or like
Tribe Grey
a
Wolf,
manly embrace?
Skiva, Zimtalk 5, and another handful of other people, and
What were you doing?
we created images in Midjourney.
Oh, were you doing that?
It was so much fun.
Were they streaming it live again? They've been doing that.
Yeah, they did.
Streaming it. So that's cool.
It
So
was
you
so
guys
much
just
fun.
all sitting around creating images.
Yep.
God, you're super nerds.
I know.
Holy crap.
I love it.
That's like nerdy of the
I go to bed,
nerdest.
my wife's like, "What the hell? It's so late." I'm like, "I was making pictures with Skiva. I'm sorry."
Oh my God, nerds alert. Holy crap.
just
Arlen
jealous of
Kundert
them.
is here. I was going to say, Hubris, hang on, guys. We have some games to give away this week. Some pretty amazing ones. Hubris is one of them on the quest we're giving away tonight. Arlen Kundert is here. As I said, Orlin Hooper. Alex VR is here. Says, yo, yo, yo. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man? Dan Kim, Kubo92, Captain X77. Guys, Nacy's here. What's up, Nacy? How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. I think it's her first time by. That's awesome.
Maybe.
Chi-Town D is here. What's up, D?
Hey.
VR Spry Guy. Mr. Lord Beavis. Brandon VR is here. Eevee Man versus Gas, as Todd said earlier. Substatica, Define Tech. Tribe Grey Wolf is here, Todd.
I don't remember which button it is. It's been so long, Tribe.
Todd? You got lucky.
I did get lucky. I totally got lucky.
Oh, man. Rattlehead 9026 is here. PDX VR. Techno Glitch. I am Dickel. Echo into the Future. What's up, man? It's been a little while since we've seen Echo into the Future here. How are you doing? Hope things are well. Did I say Mind Jive? Mind Jive is here. Mrs. Grey Wolf is here as well. You going to give her one too, Todd?
It's Grey Wolf.
Like a boom, 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 boom.
She deserves her own, by the way.
Yeah,
She's that freaking cool. Jordan is that cool. Right, D?
Oh, absolutely.
Jordan was with us last night too. It was so much. It was so
Really?
much.
I didn't get an invite to the nerd party last night.
Well, you're not a nerd. You're not nerdy.
Yeah,
enough.
I'm definitely not. I'm definitely too cool for that school. Rudy is here. Let's see who else. Michelle B. Air Force One is here. What is going on? And then we have a Creeper Betty sighting creeping in at the end. What's up, Betty? How are you doing? All right, guys, let's go. We have a cool show tonight with lots of cool stuff to talk about. Todd, where are we going first? I don't even know. Let's talk. God, let's talk Foglands, D.
Yeah, let's give a sneak peek of the games we're going to give away tonight. We're back to doing a wheel tonight. We're going to give away three games.
I'm trying to frickin'
doing our wheel thing.
It's been a minute, man.
I know,
Trying to
right?
come up with these names.
We're going to give away a key to Foglands, a key to Powerwash Simulator, and a key to Hubris. All quest games.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. So 2 games that just came today. Foglands we're giving away for Quest. We'll give it away a Quest or PlayStation. I don't care, whichever one you want it on.
Sure.
And we're going to give away Hubris, and we're going to give away Powerwash Simulator. How amazing is that? We got some people stopping in, creeping in here late again, like Betty. We have somebody over in Twitch. We have Valves BTW from Twitch, and we have MD Mahabub Hassan over in Facebook. What's up?
Cool.
And Gabriel 004, the licensed meow Game Cat. Game Cat's representing here. We appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Giving away a PlayStation game. You never know.
Yeah, absolutely. Foglands. I got thoughts about Foglands too. I didn't play a ton of it today, but I did play some. And I played mainly on the Quest, and it's interesting. So yeah, should we go to Foglands? What do you guys want to do? I'll let you guys decide. We go Foglands, we go Powerwash Sim, either one.
Do Foglands first. I'm going to try and fix my camera here while you're talking about that one.
Yeah, fix your camera because you look like utter dog shit.
I know. It's
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
It's
not gonna
driving me crazy.
sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
You look terrible. You look.
I
Mr. Lord Beavis says Todd is in 15K. It's not good, bro. It's not good. We
I
tried to
know,
tell
it
you
looks
before the show,
so
but you
bad.
weren't having it.
I didn't believe you until it went live, and then I see it over here, and it's like, oh my god.
So D, Foglands dropped today. Todd has not had a chance to play it, but D did get a chance to play it. So Foglands
did.
dropped today. Dropped on PlayStation VR 2 and on Quest. And so I have access to both, but I haven't had a chance to try the PlayStation VR 2 version yet. And again, we are just like last week or whatever week was we talked about Ghostbusters. This is not a review. We're not giving a review. We're just giving first impressions of, you know, D went in, spent a few hours. I went in, spent a few hours, and Foglands. And it was nice because she spent. Did you spend most of your time in the PlayStation version or the Quest version?
Play it on.
I think you played it on PlayStation.
I think it was it was
Yeah.
it was PlayStation because
Which is good because we had because I didn't play it on PlayStation, I played it on Quest. So now we have two, you know, kind of differing opinions, maybe, or not differing opinions, but different views of how. Oh my God, Todd's camera's completely gone now.
I know.
Well, yeah.
I'm working on it.
Oh my God, you should just get a new camera, bro.
I just did.
I know, right? Todd's spending thousands of dollars. He can't get his camera to work. Michelle B says Brennan VR should teach you camera settings. Mickey Bear says Todd looks bad. D is a close second. What? D?
I know. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Mine's fuzzy too, man.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
you're right.
know.
It is
Sorry,
fuzzy.
guys.
Well, you know what, guys? All that matters is that I look good. That's really all that matters.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the hell we're talking
Oh,
about
technical
here.
difficulties.
Oh no, man.
I look completely fine. I mean, does it really matter what the other two bozos look like?
You're
I mean,
the only
does it
thing
really-
everyone's looking at anyway, right? There, we'll just do this, and no one can see.
Yeah, there we
me.
go.
All right,
This
so now
man
we finally got to
legitimately thinks.
exactly where we need to be in the show. Mash is in center spotlight. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so yeah, let's talk some Foglands. D, this is my kind of game. This is a roguelite, you know, live, die, repeat game. I do like this cycle. It's a good game when it's done properly. It's getting to be maybe a little bit overdone. It seems like we have a lot of these games, you know, within the last year or so. It comes in cycles with these types of games. We had a lot of them a few years ago, and then everybody got sick of them, and then nobody wanted them anymore, and people stopped making them. And then all of a sudden we start to see them starting to creep back in, and they're good. So people are really getting into them. And we're getting into like, it seems like every other game now is a roguelite, but I do like them when they're done right. Dia, you're a roguelite fan?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Dude, Returnal. Light
Returnal.
Brigade.
Yes.
You know, flat and
the best.
VR, whatever. Just those are two of my favorites right there.
Flat. I'll give you one. Hades.
Hades
that
is
game,
fun
Flat.
too, man.
That's awesome. Been playing
Rich
that on my
introduced me to that.
Steam Deck. Oh, so much fun.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's a good one.
What's up, Jay Brat sliding in? Says can't stay long. Popped in to say hi. What's up, dude? How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean this is a cool game. It's got a I played it on Quest. You played it on PlayStation. I will say on Quest, I had some performance issues before we even get into the game itself. I had some performance issues where there was some stutter. There was some little bit of lag, a little bit of stutter. It seemed like when things were happening for the first time, like the first time, you know, I got a weapon and I had to shoot the weapon on the practice range. It was like laggy. Things like there was like a delay between me shooting the gun and the projectile coming out of the gun. Just some things were imperfect, but I must say it looked really good in the Quest. I was using my Quest 3. It looked really, really good. D, any of those kind of issues with the PlayStation VR2 version?
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
I hear you
Can
fine.
you do I look fuzzy still?
No, you guys are all self-conscious now. It's okay.
Well, no, because now my restream, everything is completely frozen on my computer. But if
Yeah,
you
restream's
guys can
having
still
issues.
hear me,
Oh my god. Yeah, we still hear you. See you fine. It was I
yeah,
think we have like
everything's
virtual
frozen on my
strangers
PC.
jank like invading us here.
Did you
Like,
guys have jank the
seriously.
other night?
We have virtual strangers has a jank. We have jank every night. Like
I
seriously, we have
suppose. Why did
something.
I
Oh wait, there we go.
always
I'm
have
back.
something that
I
goes
fixed
on
it.
in virtual strangers.
You
Like it's
fixed it.
just so weird. It's
Okay,
like
I'm back. I can see myself. But yeah, no, it looked good. You know, it definitely with the manual reloading, it was a little to get used to for me. You know,
yeah.
I kind of like my auto.
Auto reload.
Yeah.
I kind of like the manual reload, and I'll mention a couple things in chat. Jay Bratt is saying hi everybody, and he said he's got to take off because he's got like 20 free games to test tonight. That's just it. I have so many games that I can't even get into. Like I have stuff that's amazing that's coming out soon that I have in my library that I'm sitting on wanting to play. I mean, I've been in the Vampire Masquerade Justice, which we'll talk about, and like all these amazing games, and just don't have any time to play them. But he did say, Todd, Jay Bratt said to Tribe Grey Wolf Demio tomorrow.
That's
and
right.
that is
Tomorrow,
going to be
6 o'clock
aired live.
6 o'clock Pacific. It'll be live on the Demio Discord server.
Yeah, so 6 Pacific or 9 p.m. Eastern, you're going to be able to catch Jay Bratt, the Grey Wolves of Tribe and Jordan,
My favorite person. To
and VR with Jasmine playing Demio tomorrow. They're going to be streaming it live into the Discord of Demio Discord. But is anybody else streaming it on their channels?
Not that I'm aware of. I think it's just going to be strictly into Demio's Discord.
Nice. We have a super chat from Baxorn VR, which Baxorn, I apologize, I didn't see you slide in, as well as Typical Kiwi has slid in as well. It says Vampire Justice is giving me a Hitman feel with the gameplay. Absolutely, it is giving me that feel, and we're definitely going to talk some Vampire Masquerade Justice a little while. But following up that $5 super chat, we have a whopping $25 super chat from GC13, the Diet Pepsi Game Cat. Says some money to help make D less fuzzy. It's been a while, so I wanted to stop and give a little something for this incredible channel. Oh, Tiff, you're awesome.
You rock.
You're amazing. Thank you for coming in. I know you're probably super busy, but I miss you, and we need to do something soon. I ass styled her not too long ago, and she's like, "Did you call me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did. My mistake." But I'll talk to you. But I'll talk to you. Even though I ass styled you, I'll still talk to you. Let's do something. Let's hang out. And we talked about trying to get into something together, and it's just hard. Alex VR hit me up last night. He's like, "Dude, we gaming tonight?" And I'm like, "Yes, let's do something." And I was editing video, and I was like, "Yeah, as soon as I get done, we'll get into something." And then all of a sudden, I looked up; it was 3 a.m. and it just didn't happen. So it was too funny. But yeah, I mean, it's always good to see you, Tiff. Thank you, and that's an amazing super chat. You're awesome. Thank you. Yeah, Foglands D. Let's get into the gameplay a little bit. So this is the art style is amazing. I love this. The way it's hard to describe. It's almost has like a cartoony look to it, but it's very clean, very crisp. I think, especially on the Quest, I was really impressed with the visuals and graphics. How was the PlayStation VR 2 version like color-wise? It must have been amazing color-wise.
It was, color just popping all over the screen and everything. Did you how was your audio with the gameplay?
I didn't. I played through basically the tutorial and then one run after the tutorial. Okay, so I wouldn't say I have a ton of time into it. I didn't notice any audio issues though in either the tutorial or the regular run.
Okay. Because I went through the tutorial too, and then I went through 2 runs. But at points when you're talking to that guy in the train car, you know how you dub a movie into English, like for it'll be like,
oh
I see your,
yeah.
It got, but not the whole time. At moments it did.
I would say that's a lot of what I had, but not with audio. But it was like just everything. So same
Just
thing.
everything.
Well, I would shoot the gun and there would be a
Right.
delay between me pulling the trigger and then the projectile coming out. Or there would be like a bad guy on screen and he would kind of like jump from one point to another, like where where he like glitched forward. Instead of
Right.
walking forward, he kind of glitched, stopped,
Right.
and then he jumped. Like it was a jump forward because he kind of glitched out. So
Yeah.
it didn't happen through the whole thing. It really happened. It seemed like it happened the first time things rendered in for the first time. But I definitely had, some issues. I got through to the tutorial no problem. You know what I mean? I didn't have like any game breaking issues. It was just a
Right.
little bit of
Yeah.
glitches here or there. But
Definitely nothing game breaking.
yeah, just little things.
Right. Did you how far did you get in the one run?
Not
Not
very far. Not
oh, okay.
the actual run after. I not very far. I didn't. The maps are pretty big. I will say.
Dude,
I went. I got
lost,
lost.
man.
That was my biggest thing. I got lost, and it was right before the show. I had to get back out.
Right.
But yeah, the maps are large, and I think you have to find a map somewhere
Yeah.
in there. I didn't find it.
No. I went through that damn thing twice, all the way to the boss guy at the end, and no map, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because it even tells you, like, you try and go through a door early on.
and it says
Now every
yeah,
run's gonna be different, right? So it's like Dungeons of Eternity, right? Where, every dungeon, every time you go in, they're procedurally generated, so they're different every time you go in,
right,
so they're gonna change, so you can't, like, figure things out. But you have to find a map in level somewhere, and one of the doors I tried to go through was locked, and it said, "You must have a map to get through this door."
right,
And I searched too. I never found it, but there's different levels I mean, because you're in like so the whole idea of this game is there's a fog that
right,
has taken over the land, and for years and years and years it's been this way. Humanity has taken refuge in tunnels and things like that, where they
right,
barricade themselves in against this fog and the things that come out of the fog. And you are what they call a runner, which is somebody who goes out into the fog to get
supplies
supplies
and
and
stuff.
things that people need. So basically, that's what it is. You're on a run and then you die somewhere in the middle there, and then this mysterious dude brings you back to life, and he is super creepy, D. Like the
Oh, yeah.
whole the whole initial confrontation with this guy, he's like in a black trench coat and a hat, and he's got creepy eyes and
Glowy eyes,
nasty
yeah.
Creepy.
big teeth, and he's super cool. Like the whole thing is like really well acted out, and I thought it was really cool. But yeah, I mean, so he brings you back to life, and then I think he's going to be the guy when you die. You go back to him
Right,
every time, and then he gives you the opportunity to like level up in some way.
right. So,
Cool.
yeah. But, I think it was Roots that had, how did he describe it? Like, kinda like Light Brigade? Tha
Hmm.
I don't get that. I did not get that except for the cards.
Yeah,
That was the
the feel of
only
Light.
thing.
I mean, Light Brigade's the same way, where you kind of have
Roguelite,
it's a roguelite where you have to go from point A to, from the
Right,
beginning to the end in one run, and you're gonna like, because this is what happens too is, you can make yourself better, permanently better in between runs, but
right.
you get perks in run that
In
are
run.
just for that run, so they're only
Gotcha.
good for while you're in that round. So, and the same thing with Light Brigade. As you go, you pick up different perks that will help your weapons along the way. Same thing here. You're gonna pick up different cards in game in run to help you through that run. So that's where I think I'm gonna like this game the most. I know that some people are worried about Foglands. Yeah, D was one of them. You told me last
Eh,
week you were worried about it, and then I got
yeah,
in, and I'm like, I see some issues here, but to me, it's performance issues, not game issues.
right. But, okay, those cards,
Hmm.
again, and with the map, I never came across a single one, you know?
Yeah.
Uh, I'm not done, I'm not giving up on it yet, I wanna go back in and try and play more because I got to that end guy and
So do you think it's
just
just too difficult, or is it just
not
kind
too
of janky setup? Like it's just
It's
not
big maps. They're big maps that you have to like traverse them and go through them,
right,
and
right.
it's like anything else. If you don't find the map, it's just like Dungeons of Eternity. I've gone through complete dungeons where I have never found the map. I'm like, where the hell is it? And I'm like, I know I've
Yeah,
been
that's
in every
true.
room. Where the hell's the freaking map? It's the same thing with this game. I think you're gonna. There's things everywhere that you can like look at, and there's like it's just somewhere. I didn't find it either, but again, I didn't spend as much time as D.
right.
Space Dennison, what's up, dude? He says reviews are in and it ain't pretty. I'm not willing to like give any kind of review here yet. I actually like the story. I like the look of the game. I like the gameplay. I don't know how broken it is yet. Fourth Wall Breakers is here. Says hello, everybody. Bacardi B has stopped in.
Hello.
So, but I am worried. I mean, I'll get back in, and I would say by the time Virtual Strangers comes around tomorrow night, because I think we're going to cover it for Virtual Strangers tomorrow night. I will have a much better, like I'll play it quite a bit tomorrow. I'll have, 4 or 5 hours into it by the time we go tomorrow night. And I would say at that point, I'll have a better idea of what I think of the total thing. But the story is cool, right? I mean, the whole premise and this big, huge boss that you're trying to defeat.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing is, well, I don't want to give it away, but
Yeah.
he wasn't easy at the end of that first level.
Yeah. And that's the first level.
Yeah, that's the first level. That's why I'm kind of not ready to be like, give up. I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
The characters look cool, and again, I played it on the Quest standalone, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the PlayStation, because that's probably what I'll do now. Now that I've tried it on the Quest, I will go in for tomorrow in Virtual Strangers. I'll make sure I play the rest of it now on the PlayStation VR 2. So I have a really good idea, and I can't wait to get into it, man. Because one thing I can wait to get back into, and that's Ghostbusters. I am still not sold in this game. They added some new content today, Todd. But I am not going back to Ghostbusters in any way.
I'm definitely going to go back. It's too big of an IP for me to give up on. Like Ghostbusters has been around since my childhood, right? So this is a big deal. The fact that they fucked this up so bad at the beginning pisses
Dude,
me
I'll wait
off.
for somebody else to tell me it's good to get back in. I'm not going. We're going to talk about tonight. There's too much good stuff to play for me to waste my time on a lackluster title that they kind of like ho-hum themselves into. And like, I don't know. There's differing opinions on whether how good this thing is or not. Like me and Wes disagree. But to me, I mean, I don't think anybody's out there telling me this is a 9 out of 10. Like this is a ho hum mediocre game.
I don't know if they could ever patch it to make a 9 out of 10 game.
I mean, they're adding. They already announced. Yeah, I know. They already announced today. Did you see they announced new content? They're doing some type of new game mode. Jailbreak or something. I read it quickly. Anybody in chat see exactly what this game mode is called? It's something like I saw it before I jumped into the let me look and see if I can find it. Look at upload. There's an article in upload on the main page of it, or look in XR update. But yeah, I don't know. To me, it's an expensive game, and the fact that they're already like, holy shit, scrambling, we better give people more with this thing because people are killing it. You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't know if they had this thing planned or not, but do you think they just are sitting around a table and pulled this out of their ass? Like, we've got to give people something to save this title. It's
a competitive heist and seek mode.
Heist and seek, that's it.
Okay.
Competitive heist and seek.
I don't know what that's got to do with Ghostbusters.
I mean,
Heist and Seek is described as Rise of the Ghost Lord's first competitive mode, which involves defeating 3 bank-robbing ghostly brothers. Each polter heist. Oh my god.
Polter heist. Oh yeah. Fuck me. Oh fuck me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Leads you to a gold pile surrounded by golden ghosts, and defeating them eventually leads
it's
to
a golden pile of shit.
Ghostbusters must collect the most gold to win, which can be stolen from downed players.
I mean, I'm hopeful. Yeah, I mean, shit. Anything's got to be better than the steaming pile of crap they put out there as it is.
Gold,
Jerry, gold.
Oh, and an infestation mode too.
Infestation mode.
Find your team visiting a location overrun by stubborn entities. Having burrowed themselves into a home, your goal involves locating his supernatural intruder's nest and dealing with ghosts along the way.
That actually sounds pretty good. Because that sounds to me like you got to use your PK meter and you got to go find these things that are kind of hidden. They're not just all running around.
That sounds like a drop down the cabin kind of thing where you got to actually go and defend a home and
that sounds more
keep shit out. That's a little boring. But is it Ghostbusters even, maybe?
Yeah, I mean that sounds definitely more up. Like
foiling bank robbers. What the fuck's that got to do with Ghostbusters? Yeah,
I know, right?
I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know what they did wrong or whose fault it is. If it's Sony's, overarching power grips on End Dreams, or if it's End Dreams who just totally went a different way than everyone expected. I don't know where the fault lies, but it's not good.
I can tell you this: I'd already rather go play Foglands than Ghostbusters, and I've only played an hour of it. I'm just like it's more. It looks better to me. It's I'm super early, but I'd rather go play that. Even if it's going to be janky, I'd rather go play that.
I'd rather
Than,
go
you
play
know,
Dungeons of Eternity. I had so much fun in
Yes.
there the other day.
dude. I know, and you hadn't played it until we went in the other night, and
Well, I just
now
done it by myself a few times. So
yeah.
never
So
played in a group,
tell everybody now, like, because you didn't have it on your top 25 list. That we
No.
did last week. Would you now put it in your top 25
Oh,
list?
yeah, for
Dungeons of
sure.
Eternity? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
which game would you be taking off?
Mm.
Take off that janky crap. Not janky. I shouldn't say that. Take off that old dusty game that you put in there. Job Sim.
Job Sim. Yeah, I'd get rid of Job Sim for this for sure.
Bye
Yeah.
Job Sim.
Yeah, I would do that.
We loved you way.
Sorry,
back
Job
when.
Sim.
Bye. It's pretty good, right? I mean, we
It was
did
fun,
go
yeah.
in. Did we go in? Was it last Thursday we went in?
Yeah, like right after the show.
So
I
yeah,
think.
we got done with that 3-hour power
Dude,
show that we
I
did last
passed
week.
out,
I
dude.
think so.
And me and Todd and Creeper Betty went in and played it like at least 2 hours of maybe more of Dungeons of Eternity.
Oof.
That was pretty damn awesome. I loved it. I thought it was.
I went from like level 2 to level 10 or something.
yeah, we
Yeah,
got
you
into
leveled
some
up.
serious cool
Blew through
dungeons. We
stuff,
had some new bosses that was cool to get
Mhm.
into. We had some
Some new
just-
dungeons that even you and Betty hadn't seen.
Yeah, that game's still going, man. I just think it's one of the best games out there. I love it, man. It's just it's fun to get in there with friends and play. I
Michelle
really
B
wish it was.
says, told you, Todd. Yeah, and she did. She told me on Discord that I'd love it, and she was right for sure. Like it's super fun. And the
Yeah,
cosmetics, I wish the cosmetics was a little faster, maybe. Just
what do you mean,
like
the way you get them?
0 to 10 leveled. I think I got a pair of boots so far and a pouch for my hip or some shit.
You don't
Like,
get cosmetics.
you don't
are
get a lot.
few and far between, and even good
I know.
weapons. You have to be extremely lucky to get a decent weapon before you.
I
hit
get
15.
weapons though. I get
I
that. Like,
did.
those are
What did I
that's
get that
epic.
unique?
But a hat or something.
Bow or something?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, good question. We have to put this in here. I have to hit show because he swore, and YouTube didn't want to let it in. But I got it here. Assassin 32 says, "Has Todd played Mother Gunship Forge for fuck's sake?" That's
No.
what you should have played.
No, I have not.
Dude. I still play. I played a ton of that.
Instead, I
more
played
of
3
that
hours
this
of
week, too.
Powerwash Simulator.
Dude,
Oh,
no,
we're gonna talk.
Todd,
We are gonna talk some
no.
Powerwash Simulator coming up very soon. Very soon. We have some. Oh my god, dude.
I don't even know you anymore, man.
Just wait till you see the video.
Mother Gunship Forge is still one of the best games. Todd, let's pop up our list just to recap our list from last week. This is myself, Todd's, and D's combined definitive top 25 quest list of all time. This is of all time. This is what we think are the best 25 games that you'll find. That if you're new to VR or if you're a VR veteran, you should go get these. So number 25, we had Beat Saber. That we did get it on the list. I had it on my list. Todd had it on his list. D had it on hers, so we had to leave it on.
Yep.
It's going though. The next list. I mean, look at it. It's barely hanging on at 25. Next time we update this list, it's gone. It is so gone.
I'll agree with you.
I do like to see Genotype sitting there at 24, and then bang, Mother Gunship Forge guys at 23. Blade and Sorcery at 22. We have Breachers at 21. That was kind of contested because you guys weren't huge fans of Breachers, but we
No.
did get it on there. I fell back in love with After the Fall because I actually had it off my list, and you guys both had it on.
I still have not played those 2 new maps that came out.
Oh
How
my
long
God.
ago?
That's
Dude.
After
crazy.
the fall, really, the new
Yeah.
updates.
Wow,
Those
is it
2
really
new
good?
maps. I have not played them yet.
They're
Wow.
really good. They're actually really good maps. To me, Vertigo's problem was they screwed off with that game and didn't take care of it for so long that by the time that those and everything was broken for so long that by the time those maps came out, I moved on. Like, I'm gone. Like, you had me. Like, I was probably the biggest proponent for After the Fall. I was telling people it's still one of my favorite games. But I was actively going out and telling people, you must go play this game. It's really good. You can have a ball. And they, I mean, look, I mean, they turned me off to the point where I'm like, I'm not going back in here anymore. You don't pay attention to your game. You broke it. You know, you don't support it. It was, I mean, how long was the horde mode broken for? Months. I mean, it was like 4
long
months.
time.
Months. Yeah.
You know,
I,
and then,
I would like to go back in and try that again, that horde mode, and redeem that last run.
yes,
You know,
me
for
too.
old time's sake, dude.
We should do
Yeah.
it this
You know?
this weekend or something,
You should
or you know,
stream
we
it
should
too.
get into a we should get into another
You
horde run.
remember how to stream games?
I do, I do, I
You
do.
sure?
It's not easy.
It's been a
not e-
minute, man.
I know, I
You
know.
got a
I'm
whole
not-
new rig, a whole new computer. It should
I
be
do.
banging out
Oh.
streams like crazy.
I know. We're gonna get back into the stream. It's just I got to get settled a little bit. We're gonna get back into it, and it's what happens to me now is I'm so busy during the week doing things that my wife's like, you're gonna fucking pay attention to me on the weekends. It's tough for
I
me to
hear
go.
ya.
I'm gonna go stream for 7 hours because she's like, no, you're not gonna do that. But we're definitely we're gonna get back into it. I promise. I
Okay.
promise. Let's see what else we have here. After the fall, Light Brigade made the list, which I again it wasn't on my list, but it was right in next. It was right after my top 25, so I was good to get it back in. Sniper Elite VR, which we're going to talk a little bit about later, it made all three of our lists. D didn't have it on our list just because it was a overthought or oversight. You
Right.
wanted it on your list, you just forgot it was out there, right?
Dude, yeah, because how could you not have that game on your list with those X-ray frickin' shots, dude? How
Yeah.
can you
Yeah.
not?
Oh man.
It should have been
Oh.
closer down in top 10 if you ask me, but
I
we settled at 18.
the news we have to talk about in a little bit is so weird after how because we just gushed over this game, and all of a sudden, like literally, I think it was the day after. It was on Friday last week that we got some
Yep.
new news, which we'll talk about. Synth Riders, of course, deserves to be on this list at 17. Real VR Fishing, Pistol Whip. I had it on mine. D had it on yours. Todd, you love this game, and you had Pistol Whip off your list.
I know.
Which
I
is
couldn't.
crazy.
I couldn't decide between Pistol Whip and Synth Riders, and Synth Riders is definitely more of a workout. It's a little more enjoyable. The music is a little bit better, but the feeling in Pistol Whip, and I really only play Smoke and Thunder. It's the only one I play, and
Yeah.
I've gotten so good I could probably play that blindfolded.
Nice.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see you try, Todd. Come
Yeah,
on.
let's see you stream something besides Call
Dude,
of Duty.
seriously, that was one of the funnest videos to stamp was watching you play Pistol Whip.
I
'Cause you were
didn't
just
get a
like,
whole lot of views
ding,
either. I was
ding,
surprised,
ding,
but
ding. Oh my
that
god,
was a
I'm
good
like,
video. Yeah,
fuck, Todd, scare me a little bit.
yeah. I'm pretty good at that game. It was
You
fun.
are.
Yeah, it was super cool. And then what did we do after Pistol Whip? We had a game that I didn't even want on my list. And the two of you insisted that it was on the list, like so much that we argued over it.
We did. This was a contested spot. Like it took us a while to get to because we were going back and forth between this, Zenith,
Mm-hmm.
and Alvo. I think,
I think Alvo
Yeah.
Alvo was on for me,
and
but
we ended up going to
I
Pop
s-
One because I
Right.
think we wanted to get Zenith on here, and
I said no.
it didn't end up going on. Which
Yeah.
I think we both had it on
A little
ours. And,
surprising, yeah.
Yeah,
and
not
but
on
we
me.
had to, that's what this list is, a compromise, right? It's
Right.
that's what this is. So that's why it's our 3 definitive list. We did get Green Hell VR in there. Hellsweeper is amazing. You guys got to go play Hellsweeper, please, 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 go play Hellsweeper. And I just got a message from Mr. Tass. Amazing, Mr. Tass is such a good dude. He just messaged me and said, I will sponsor a Mother Gunship Forge or a Dungeons of Eternity key for Quest for the giveaway if you want. I love both games, and more people need to get into them. So we have a 4th game now added to our list. It'll be winner's choice of Dungeons of Eternity or Mother Gunship Forge. God damn, that is a hard choice. I'm not sure what I would choose.
Yeah, that is.
D, what
a
would
little
you
bit
choose?
older.
If you had,
Ooh.
if
I had
they
to choose
said-
between the two,
Would be Dungeons. for me.
no, I'd have
I think
to.
I'd still go Mother Gunship.
I'd
Really?
have to go.
I gotta
Mother
get into it
Gunship.
if it's that good.
I've been
man.
telling you for 6 months how good it is, and you're like,
I
yeah.
know.
And you
Dude,
have
we
it. It's
can
not like you
play,
don't have
Todd.
it.
2-player multiplayer. Let's go.
But
All right, let's do
you're
it.
awesome, dude. Thank you for doing that. And the people are saying yes in chat. That's amazing. We're gonna have a ton of giveaways. We're gonna go from like being stingy doing no giveaways to doing 4 keys tonight. Which
I
we
know,
need to do.
right?
We'll do a key as soon as we update this list right here.
Yeah.
So Dungeons of Eternity did make our list. It was one of the 2 new games that just came out that did make our list. So Dungeons of Eternity did make our list, and it's high, guys. 11. Todd, are you
Almost
agree?
made the top 10.
Are you agreed at 11 now? Because we had to persuade you at 11 because you hadn't really played it much, especially multiplayer. Yeah, you agreed at 11 is a good spot?
Yeah, I probably next list it would be in my top 10 if they keep doing updates and they keep pushing out content. Like me and Betty walked around and we're just touching the walls, and
Yeah.
the walls in there are textured, right? Like they're not like a flat wall, and the haptics are textured. Like you feel the controller as you watch your fingers go across. Like,
Yeah.
it's very well done. And Ghostbusters, you can put your hand through a fucking
Oh,
table.
That's what I'm
But
thinking.
this
You're
game,
a
you can
small developer,
you
right?
can grab your sword and your fingers can go on either ends of the blade and you'll feel it. Like,
Yeah.
it's really well
if,
done.
And if you do it like if you take your blade and just run it across your fingers, it will actually push your fingers and like splay your fingers
Yeah.
open with the blade. What games do you see that they're able to do
Yeah.
that? Again, we're talking Ghostbusters, which is it's by Sony and In Dreams, and their interactivity in that game is nothing
I
compared
can
to
walk
Dungeons
through
of Eternity.
doors.
It's terrible. Everything falls through the floor, nothing's breakable.
Yeah, the Dungeons of Eternity definitely has impressed me. I would have put it lower on the list if I had multiplayered it before.
And if we
before
can
that
get
game.
out of here in an hour, Dee would like to play for a little bit before she
That would
goes
be
to
fun.
bed.
I would be down. I would be down. I'm getting into something tonight. I don't know exactly what because I got so much to play, but I would be down for a few runs in dungeons or Mother Gunship. I'm down there too. But thank you, Tass. That's awesome, man. Good dude, man. You're a good dude. All right, what do we got? Ghost of Tabor, absolutely top 10. It needs to be on the list. I think it's a great spot.
For sure.
Hubris, number 9. We're going to talk Hubris in a little bit because you just got a Quest 3 update. We're going to give a key away to that later. Love it at 9. Into the Radius, great game, man. At 8, I think it's a good spot. In Death Unchained, you guys, we all had it on our lists. You guys had it way higher than me, but I mean, we fought tooth and nail, but we did get it in the top 10. You guys feel good about it?
I do you.
I do, yeah. In Death's a great game. It's my favorite Archer type game, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
I just fear it's getting old now, though. It's getting. I mean, not that
it
it's
definitely
not
needs
good.
updates. Mind you, that their community is so big and they're
Yeah,
really
it's-
good with.
You can only
content.
update so
They
much,
do-
though, right? Like I think
Right.
eventually games just have to go by the wayside, and you have to move on to something new.
I beta tested a game called Little Archers or Tiny Archers or something like that the other day.
I like
Nice.
that.
And all I could say the whole time I was playing it is, why can't you get it right? Like, In Death Unchained just got it right.
Mhm.
Like the archery is so off in that game, and it's like super early access, so I'm not totally surprised. But I kept comparing it back to in any game where I pull out a bow, even with Dungeons of Eternity. It's like, you know what? It's not as good as In Death Unchained.
It's
when it
still
comes to the
good though.
bow.
It's really good in Dungeons of Eternity too. It is good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, and I love the different weapons you get. But you're right with Dungeons of Eternity. Just to hit back on that one more time, this is a really, really good game that I hope that they pay attention and continue to support it. Like it needs newer dungeons, it needs different things, it needs new gear. Don't level cap me. Like let me prestige or something like Call of Duty does. Like if I hit
Rebirth
100,
like they do in Roblox and shit
yeah,
like that.
let
I love that.
me let me level up in some way once I hit cap and I start again. Because if I get to like 50 or 60 and I cap and I can't, what am I doing now? What am I just looking for gear at that point? Because if I can't level, you have to have reasons to go in and play, and leveling is part of that.
Even like old school Call of Duty did that, right? You get hit level 50 and then you could they didn't call it rebirthing then, but you could redo your 50 levels 15 times and then you were level capped.
Yeah, or
But then you get that super crazy reward for doing it so many times.
right. Let me hit level cap at like 50 or 60, and then let me go into like epic dungeons where you basically are starting. You're still at level 50, but everything's so much stronger that you need new gear and you need to re-level to like to build back up again. Make everything super hard and make it that you have to hit the cap to even get into those dungeons. That's what you do. God damn, they need to hire me because I think I got yes. All right. I'm gonna
You
go
have
talk to-
so little time now, man. No.
I know, right? Like I need more.
have-
Like we need more clients. I need more clients. Like I need a hole in the head, dude.
Yeah, right.
All right. Where are we here?
Walkabout, number
Walkabout
6.
mini golf. Number 6. Really good. Red Matter 2 at 5. RE4 at 4. Moss Book 1 and 2 at 3. Demio at 2. Walking Dead. GC 13. Pepsi Game Cat. Walking Dead. Saints and Sinners. Still number 1 on the all-time best Quest games list. it belongs. I think I said in my review, I'm like, I said, Demio has there is a argument to be made for Demio to be the best game and number one game on the list, but not today. I'm sorry. Today it's still Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. It's just it just is. It's still the both stories, both chapters in that. It's just so freaking deep and there's so much to do. It deserves to be fully played through. D, like how many times have you gone through and played them now? 2, 3, 4 times?
Which one?
Once.
Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. You and Tiff need to go and play, and she can stream it with you. She can be with you holding your hand.
Yeah, then it won't be so scary.
I know, but scary.
Crunchy Tire says Walking Dead 2 felt bad to me. 1 was great. Crunchy, if you started out when that game launched and you went in and tried it and you're like, oh man, that's not right, and you never went back to it, you need to go back to it because that game, Chapter 2 Retribution, the state it's in today is not the state it was in at launch. They had issues at launch. It was maybe a little rushed at launch. They had some problems. They fixed every one of them. And to me now, Chapter 2 is definitely the better of the two games because I like the story better. I like the things that are going on in the universe better, and it's just a little bit deeper. The weapons are better. I mean, both are great. You should play through both. If you want full understanding of the story, I think both are essential. But I mean, if you're gonna go play one, I definitely would give 2 another chance. Now, if you haven't been in since launch, go give 2 another chance. If you had a problem with it at launch, because now it's like so freaking good, man. Too good. Yeah, I just want Behemoth now. Tiff, just give me Behemoth, please.
I don't even think it's called that anymore.
It's not. It's called like Skydance Behemoth or something. We need to talk about the name. But I'm really looking forward to Behemoth. But yeah, it was a cool list. It was fun to do that, guys. Next week, we will tease this right now. Todd is not going to be here next week. We're firing him. He's out. It's going to be the D, Mash, and Betty show.
Yay!
And we are going to do our top 10 PlayStation VR games. All PlayStation VR 1 and 2. So we're going to do another top
dude, I don't
best
have
of list.
Man.
But we're doing all PlayStation games, PlayStation VR games, whether it's PlayStation VR 1 and 2. And we're doing top 10 because 25 is too goddamn hard, guys, and it takes too damn long.
And it took way too long.
Dude,
But special guest, Creeper Betty next week, going to join us. Myself, D, Creeper Betty's jumping into Todd's spot. She's going to sit in his green chair, and she'll look a fright better than he will, I guarantee right now. You're not as pixelated anymore, but you're still bad.
No, I'm going to stop moving. Maybe that'll help.
Miss Grey Wolf says, all right, Mash, you talk me into it. I'll play Walking Dead Saints and Sinners again. You have to. That would be amazing. I would watch Jordan stream Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. That would be so much fun.
That would be so much fun. Watching her getting her pants scared off. Pants crapped? Isn't that what I said last week? Or pants shit or something like that?
Yeah, shit in your pants.
No, he didn't even say shit. You said, get your pants your shit or something. I don't even know.
I can't remember what I said.
Austin Tatum says Farpoint and Wipeout better be on those lists. I will say, and anybody who's heard me before,
better both be on the list.
I don't know about Wipeout. I don't know yet because I haven't made the list yet. I'm pretty sure Farpoint will be making my list. Farpoint is one of my all-time favorite games, period. Whether it be flat or VR, Farpoint.
I've only played two PSVR
okay.
1 games.
Then your list will be based off of what
PSVR too heavy.
Yeah.
Assassin 32 says, "Go get your pants shit, Todd."
Yeah,
I want to drop on that. Can somebody go back and give me a drop on that so we can?
Did you not see Assassin 32?
I did see his video, but I want it on your device so we can get the.
Oh yeah, task, go make it happen.
All right, guys, let's give a game away. What do you think? Which one do we want to give away? So we're giving away Foglands, Powerwash, Hubris, Dungeons, or Mother Gunship. You want to do that one? Let's do that one.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Let's do tasks first. So we're giving a lucky winner either Dungeons of Eternity or Mother Gunship Forge. Mother Gunship Forge or Dungeons of Eternity to the lucky winner. I want to know what this person's going to choose. Like, that's tough.
Yeah, those are both great titles, so that's a good question.
I missed the wheel. It's wheels back. I love it,
The
man.
wheels back.
Kensai Gaming VR says, "Let's go, Kensai. You may win Hubris later. You never know." We probably should have announced before this that maybe people need to comment to be on the list.
Pico
I didn't even
guy.
know Pico Guy was here. What's up, Pico Guy? Congratulations. You just won yourself either Dungeons of Eternity or Mother Gunship Forge.
What's it gonna be?
What's it going to be?
What's it gonna be, brother?
Oh, nice.
Jeez, that was pretty good.
How about Lo-Fi Katana?
Yeah, right.
I want some Lo-Fi Katana. Can't wait, man, to talk about Lo-Fi. Congrats, Pico Guy. Let us know which one you want. Just hit us up, and then Mr. Tasselhoff, who was super nice enough to donate one of these. You rock, dude. Thank you so much. And you know, let's always thank Mickey Bear too, because Mickey comes in and drops keys all the time too.
Oh my God, so many times.
In chats. You know, he doesn't he doesn't send them in to us. He does it himself on every show that he goes and watches, whether it's Virtual Strangers or, you know, Crewcast or this show or, you know, Between Realities. Mickey's
All the shows.
all these
Yeah.
shows. I mean, our shows are
Mickey's the
better,
goat.
but our shows are the goat.
Hey,
Hey, there's Scott. What's going on, dude? Scott Albright with a 99.99 super
Scott.
chat. This is Q2C. I love you all. Thanks, dude.
I
Oh man,
miss you,
Scott, did you see
Scott.
the list?
I haven't talked to him in so long.
Todd, show Scott the list. I want to show him where his game is on the list.
Okay, hang on.
Scott, we made our all-time top 25 quest games of all time, and number 11 on our list. This is all time. 11 on our no, it was
Number
10. I'm
10.
sorry, number
It made
10.
top
It made our
10.
top 10. Ghost of Tabor made our top 10 games on the quest of all
And it's
time.
still not on the Quest Store. It's only on App Lab.
No, I know, and this is the only
Ridiculous.
App Lab game that we even considered, really.
Yep. Sure is.
So pretty amazing, man. But it deserves it. It's such a good game and a good it needs to be on there. But, and I can't wait to go to the VR Awards and see, and because I think we're gonna have some people from the team. Scott's not gonna be able to be at the VR Awards, but I know I think there's I don't want to say who. I don't know if we can say, but I know there's going to be some people there to represent. It would be amazing if Ghost of Tabor could win.
Oh my God, they're up for
win
Game of the
that.
Year.
Yeah, we'll be there. I'll be there live. Todd will be there live watching. It would be amazing if they win Game of the Year. So everybody go to AIXR, go to AIXR.com, AIXR.com, vote for Ghost of Tabor for Game of the Year. It deserves it. Yeah, there it is. He said it. I just didn't know. I didn't know if it was public, so I didn't want to say it. But Ronaldo and Proper D will be on hand. I can't wait. I love Proper. Ronaldo's awesome too. So we get to hang out a little bit at the VR Awards. So,
Yeah, that's super cool. And meet
thank
Property in person's gonna be awesome.
yeah, thank you for that super chat, Scott. That you rock, dude. You rock. We appreciate the support. All right, guys, that was cool. Did Pico Guy come in and say which game he wanted? Did we see him? Did we hear him?
no, I haven't seen him.
All right, just let us know, man. You know, let us know which one you want, and then we'll take care of that with Taz.
I will, Scott, for sure. Scott says for me to make sure I get a drink with Proper. And it'll definitely happen.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
I had far too many drinks with Scott when we were.
And I had to talk Scott into coming out that night. Like I
California.
had to. I'm like, Scott, you have to come. He's like, dude, you know how far that is away from the hotel? And I'm like, come on, dude.
My
I had,
wife
like-
saw the bill for that night and had a stroke.
Too funny. Chit Chad says, shout out to my handsome bosses, Todd and Eric. Your thumbnail guy from the Philippines. What is up, dude?
Nice.
Chit Chad. Everybody say hi to Chad in chat. Say hey, Chad, because I got to tell you, this guy
This is a
from the
goat for
Philippines.
sure.
Todd went through a ton of people looking to help us with our thumbnails because we just needed the help, guys. We're not up on how to make great thumbnails. Todd was doing the best he could, but he didn't have the time. And Chad came in and he's been doing a kick-ass job with our thumbnails, man.
They are so good.
And it makes the world a difference. It really does. But good job, dude. You've been doing a really good job, and you're always there when we need you. Like it was like 5 a.m. in the morning. He was like, for his time, Todd, and he was getting back to you about stuff. And he's even going back now and doing some of our old videos, putting new thumbnails on them again. So we're working the crap out of them.
I know, that's awesome. I'm glad you stopped by, Chad. That's great.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for doing all the and let's shout out Michelle too, because we have a new editor. Michelle has been editing a lot of our shows, a lot of these short videos that you see. Michelle's been doing that too, and she's doing a kick-ass job as well. So
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Let's move. What was I just saying? I lost my train of thought.
You have derailed.
You derailed me. You derailed me.
We've talked
Don't
about
put this
Foglands.
on me,
We've
dude.
Yeah,
We've-
so well, final thoughts on Fogland to be determined. I don't know, D. I mean, I don't know yet. Like I know that there's some people out there that are like, bad game. I'm not there yet. I think it seems like it's going to be a good game to me. I just need to go more into it.
Yeah,
And
right. And I
assume-
said I'm not ready to give up on this game yet because it was fun, but also frustrating at the same time, but still fun. So,
Boognish 66 has stopped in, as well as TBC VR Gaming. And Boognish asks, does Foglands have a cooperative mode? Not that I saw in any way. I don't think so. I think it's pretty much a
think so.
solo roguelite kind of, typical roguelite type of run.
Yeah.
I like the look of it, and what I've played so far. The controls are all there. It's got a jump button, D. We all love jump buttons in VR. It's got all the, it's got all the comfort options that you would want, which I'm going to talk about another game in a little bit that doesn't have that, has terrible options on,
talking about Ghostbusters again already. What?
Oh, how in this day and age with virtual
How
reality
in
do we
the-
still not have games that can get the smooth turn right?
Or
Like-
jumping. Come
Or
on.
jumping.
I gotta chase around ghosts and you're not gonna let me jump.
Like, why can't you put a jump button in? What what mechanic is fucking you up so bad that you can't put an A button jump in there?
I don't know. I
Seriously,
don't get
or
it.
how is it that you don't know at this day and age that if you're going to give me a smooth turn, let me control the speed of the smooth turn, because if you make it too slow, it's actually more vomit inducing than snap turn. You have to let me control the speed of the turn.
Yeah.
And which we're going to
Agreed.
talk about a game in a little bit. How about something that doesn't break every time I restart it and it puts me back to the original snap turn? Like, how are we getting smooth turn wrong? Like, we are how many years now into VR? We're pretty much mainstream now with the Quest, and developers are still getting the comfort options wrong. Like, I don't get it.
How is there not like a set standard? And it's funny because you see some development studios who put out games that have everything, and they're like, oh my god, this is perfect. You guys did a great job. And then 6 months later, they put out another game and they're missing half the shit. And you're like, do you not have a checklist? Like you just did a game that was awesome.
Now
Like
you're
who
fucking
the
it up.
fuck decided to change shit? Like I don't
So
get it.
How does
Concept.
Ghostbusters, a game made by
Yeah, I
In
don't- I
Dreams, who
keep
knows
going
how to
back
make
to
VR
Ghostbusters.
games, and Sony, okay, not not put a game that has snap turn only. You have no smooth turn options in that game.
I don't get it.
Another reason I'm not liking Ghostbusters, I don't like snap turn. I don't want to play a game with snap turn.
Yeah.
It's too slow for me, and it actually makes me more sick than the smooth turn. I mean, that's like having vignetting on and not letting me turn the vignetting
Oh,
on.
that
You
would
know
piss me off, too.
how aggravating that is for me? At least
Yeah.
games don't do that all the time.
Yeah.
once I see, I'll jump right into the game. I won't go into the settings right away because I want to see how everything feels.
Mhm.
But once I see that they're smooth, the what did we just say?
The
Smooth turn.
vignetting, yeah.
The vignetting.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Fucking tired. But yeah, no, I turn that off right away as soon as I see it.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who's been in VR more than once that leaves that on.
Vignetting, it's terrible. I hate it.
I
I mean,
hate
it may help some people, and like for riding things, like whether you're in a car or like in a mine cart or like a roller coaster, vignetting can help, right? It kind of puts a blinder on you so you don't see as much as your environment. But if you're somebody who doesn't need it, it can be worse. It can be worse than not having it. So you have to give people options. Like, I'm okay that
Agreed.
it's there. Like, I want it there. I want everybody who plays virtual reality to find their comfort zone, whether that be me, who feels zero motion sickness, or somebody like VR with Jasmine, who gets motion sick all the time. So she's somebody who does get motion sick and she basically lives and works in VR, but she has to do certain things to make sure she doesn't get sick, like wear motion
armbands.
sickness bands. And
She even makes her own now, VR with Jasmine bands.
so I'm glad that there is vignetting, and she doesn't like vignetting either, by the way, and she won't use it either. But I'm glad there's vignetting in there for people that want it, but don't force it down me. Same thing with snap turn. Like, I get why you have snap turn in there. Like, I understand it.
Right.
But why? Like, I mean, but why only have that? Like, give me more. Give me, give me the regular, give me smooth turn as well. Dee got so mad about this. She's like, I'm out. I'm getting out of here. I think we lost Dee's internet.
I think we did. She's been having issues all night. Had to reboot her modem a couple times.
All right, so let's do this. Let's get into Powerwash while Dee's gonna reboot, and because I don't think Dee had a chance to play Powerwash yet.
She's back.
There you go. Hey, what's up, Dee?
What's up, Dee? Oh no, she froze again.
I got that Canadian internet. No.
Yeah.
Did I freeze again?
No,
No, you're good. You're good. He's just messing with you.
Oh, okay. No, YouTube screen is frozen, and it's so that's why I kind of took you at your word.
Gotcha.
No, we're all good now, and we're just gonna we're gonna move into Powerwash.
Yeah, no, I
Because
haven't played.
Todd was having a ball in Powerwash. I mean, I guess I don't know. I think before we do anything, are you ready for this, Todd?
I don't know if a ball.
Yeah,
would
that's
be
why.
the word.
We'll see. Yeah,
You
well,
spent
let's say this.
3 hours in the
Let's say this.
game, dude.
You had fun. I just don't know if it was at the game's expense or because of the game. Let's watch the video.
Let's watch the video. We'll talk about it
Oh.
after.
Yeah, this is a quick 4-minute video, guys.
Hey there, Q2C. Welcome back to another virtual reality adventure with your host, Spraymaster 3000. We're diving headfirst into the pixel-perfect world of Powerwash Simulator VR, the game that answers the question that nobody asked: what's it like to be a human pressure washer in VR? We start our journey in a world suspiciously similar to our own, except here, dirt and grime are the arch enemies, and our power washer is our Excalibur. I've spent a staggering amount of time in my virtual rubber boots, and let me tell you, I've power washed everything from a colossal gnome to the Mars rover. Because why not? In this game, you don't just clean, you obliterate dirt with the intensity of a toddler on a sugar rush. It's not so much about cleaning as it is about the sheer power that you wield. I mean, who knew that zapping away virtual filth with a high-pressure water gun could be as satisfying as popping a canvas of chaos, a symphony of splatter that only you can silence. And by silence, I mean blast with water until it's so clean you can see your avatar's reflection staring right back at you, questioning their entire life's choices. But it's not just about the wash, folks. It's the little things, like the click-clack of your virtual boots on the wet ground, the satisfying ding when a stain meets its watery demise, and the zen-like trance you enter as you methodically dissolve a mountain of mud on a digital playground swing set. Sure, the game's got its challenges. Ever tried finding a speck of dirt the size of a pixel on a virtual school bus? It's like Where's Waldo had a baby with a sanitary inspector. And let's not even get started on the VR ladder physics. It's like trying to balance on a jellyfish while wielding a fire hose. But wait, there's more. In a stroke of social genius, the developers let you invite friends to your digital dirt demolition party. That's right, you and your pals can gossip about the latest VR trends while spraying away at a mud-caked carousel horse as if it's the last day on Earth. And just when you think you've had enough of the water-spewing madness, you unlock the turbo nozzle. Oh, the turbo nozzle? It's like the game heard you were getting bored and handed you a water cannon from the gods themselves. As we round off this review, let's be real for a moment. Is Powerwash Simulator VR going to be the next big esport? No. Will it help you find inner peace as you wash away virtual dirt, revealing the gleaming surfaces beneath? Probably. So if you've ever dreamed of donning a headset to step into the soggy boots of a power washing paladin, this is your game. And if not, well, you're missing out on the bizarrely therapeutic joy that is Powerwash Simulator. Until next time, keep your nozzles clean and your VR headsets tighter than your reality. This is Spraymaster 3000 signing off and reminding you to always keep it squeaky clean, even if it's just in VR.
Very funny, dude.
Oh my god.
Spraymaster 3000. Too funny.
That was so much fun to make.
He started losing it right as soon as the video started.
I can't even remember what I was laughing at, but that
shit.
was
Oh
freaking
my
hilarious.
god.
We got a $2 super chat from Backsorn VR, man. You're killing it tonight. Powerwash augmented reality win. That would be cool, actually.
That would be cool.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, so you guys kind of got the gist of what Todd thought about Powerwash Simulator, and Todd, just it looks like you had some enjoyment in there. This is not a game you're going to run back to all the time, but if
No.
you're looking to go in and relax and do something cool, I think
What I found
like
was that
Zen-like.
it was methodically time sucking. Like the second map that you go into before you get to unlock all those, and there's so many things and jobs that you can go and do, and the multiplayer's huge. There's so much. There's hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. But the second job
the
took me
backyard.
like 2 hours to do.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is job number 2.
Yeah, that's
So-
where I got. That's where I got into. That's what I got.
So I
through the
finished
first
all
job.
that.
Yeah,
And then it opens up, and then you get little jobs, big jobs, and all kinds of stuff. But I think throwing that
what
in
kind of
as
job I
job
want?
number 2 was not good.
I don't want a little job or a big job. I have a different type of job I'm looking for.
Yeah, you know who likes those jobs?
My mom.
She likes them, or yeah, she does.
I don't know if I want to power wash something for 2 hours in VR.
But the backyard, for example, and Tass hit it right on the head in chat. I couldn't stop. Like I had to finish it. Like that's where this game gets you. Like that giant playground. I went into that playground and I thought, if I start this, I'm gonna have to finish it. Like I don't have this kind of time.
You don't have your ADD will get the best of you. and
Oh,
make you
it would
finish
totally do it. Like I could not handle it.
So I tried this game at Gamescom. In Dreams was there. They had a booth, and myself and Skiva had a chance to try it. And I'm like, okay, I see what they're going for here. It's not me. And we actually gave them some feedback. Like I remember saying, you need music in here. Like
Yeah,
I don't
There's a
want to
couple
hear.
big problems with it, and that's
Like
one of
I don't
them.
want to hear for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like that is literally all you hear is this big, huge sprayer going off in your ear. I mean, and
The
there's a
graphics
little
are not
bit of
terrific.
music. There's like a
There's
little
no,
bit of
like-
game music, but I mean that's it. Like
There's no like puddling water or anything like that where I think there should be. There's no like when you're hosing down a fence, there's no dripping of water or anything. Like the graphics are extremely minimal. It's the hook. It's the dopamine hit of the ding. You clean the mirror. Ding. You clean the window. Ding. You clean the tires. Oh, let me clean more. Jesus Christ.
so, I got in today and I played quite a bit. I like Todd said, I didn't get very far because literally the backyard, which is you do the van, you do your own personal van, your power washing van is your first job. That's like the tutorial. And it's actually a pretty deep tutorial because there's a lot of things that you have to do. So
they
that
give you tons of options. I like that.
Yeah. And that
on
takes
how to
some
change
time.
nozzles and shit. Like there's
Yeah,
so many different options of doing stuff. That's very cool.
Yeah, they do walk you through and they throw you like in the deep end with that like immediately, which can be a little rough. I wish they would like save that stuff as you go. They teach you how to do more and more and more, but that's fine. It's a pretty deep tutorial. And then you get into the backyard. And literally when Todd says it takes 2 hours, it does, because I am almost done with it, and I'm probably almost 3 hours into this game. Like I'm holy crap, and I'm still not done with the backyard. And so here's what I'll have to say about this game. I don't hate it. I thought I was gonna hate it. I don't hate it. Like I
think it'd be fun with
want to
more
go
people.
back in and finish the backyard.
Oh my god!
Yeah, the
No!
I feel
Oh,
a little,
Mash.
guilty saying this.
The multiplayer I think would be fun. I
Yes.
had pre-access to pre-release access, so there was no one to play with. But I think that could be fun. I don't know.
Yeah, like we should have got in and did them together. That would have probably been a good idea. But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not hating it. Like there's something like it's boring. And now that's what I'll get here. And here's where it gets really boring. This 2-hour backyard that I'm in the middle of, like it doesn't clear you unless you find the littlest speck of dirt that could be like up underneath something that you can't see.
A
And it
pixel
won't
on a
let you-
school bus.
Yeah, and it won't
my
let you
video says.
Yeah, and it won't let you clear the level. So, dude, it can get super tedious. And in the beginning, they don't give you a lot of stuff. You have to earn your way to get these better things. And then it can take you a long time to get into this stuff. But if I was in there with somebody else and I had like a music stream going where I could put my own music in there, or YouTube or something where I could just listen to whatever I want, that I think I could get into. Like,
Yeah.
it's like real
Or
VR.
make it way better.
That's what I was gonna say. You can do that in real VR fishing.
Yeah.
That's my relaxing.
Yeah, like real VR fishing
it's
isn't
zen
the
like
fishing
that
part
game.
isn't like huge. The fishing part's fun to me in real VR fishing, but the fact of getting in there and like listening to music and just like having those awesome environments and checking some things out is super cool. Here's where, like I said, I don't hate the game. I'm not saying you should go out and buy it or you shouldn't buy it. I'm going to go back to it because I think it's got some merit. There are some issues with the game though, Todd. Again, here's another thing where I was talking about smooth turn, snap turn. It has the options for smooth turn and snap turn. And then it does give you the option for speed of your smooth turn. You can go from low, medium, high to max, which max sounds like, God, I must be spinning like a top. Max is like the slowest slow turn I've ever seen. And here's the problem. I don't know if you had this issue. It kept turning off for me.
I left it on snap turn.
Did you really?
I did because I wanted to make sure I was facing the camera the whole time. And it's easier to flip me around.
This max speed was so freaking slow. I'm like, what am I doing here? And then literally in the middle of my round, I went to turn and I'm like, what the hell? I'm snapping again. Why am I snap turning again? So I had to go into the menu, turn smooth off to snap, go back in, turn snap to smooth again to get back to where it would smooth turn.
Yeah.
And now I turned the game off because I had to quit for a little bit. And then I came back in. I wanted to jump back in a little bit more to see if I could finish that backyard. And my options were still on smooth turn. And I'm fucking snap turning again. And I'm like,
so
why?
It didn't even change the option. It just
No,
changed
it still says
so
it still says
that's fixable.
smooth.
That's a patch. That's a quick update.
No, it is.
It's
But
a little
come on,
surprising that made it past
again,
quality
End Dreams.
control, though. Yeah.
Again, End Dreams. Come on. This is End Dreams. I expect more. I want better. Like, and like I said, music was something that Steve and I told them in August. We was like, hey guys, you should really put music in here. I mean, you have time. I mean, go put music in. It's not that hard. Figure a way you can put something in there to listen to music. I mean, because to me, listening to that pressure washer for hours is going to be annoying.
Yeah.
And then the ladder, Todd. Talk about the ladder.
The ladder. There's the step ladder and the extension ladder. The extension ladder worked great. It snaps into place. It only goes where it can go, like it's predetermined. You pick up the extension ladder and then it lights up yellow wherever you can put it. The step ladder you can put anywhere. Good luck letting go of the step ladder. That's something else I think could be patched, and I didn't even know I could use the step ladder. I missed that. Like I just.
Oh really? You didn't do it in the van in the beginning?
I did it in the van, but not in the backyard.
Oh, okay.
I forgot all about it. I was completely finished the backyard, and then I walked over to the step ladder. I'm like, oh shit, I can pick this up. Yeah, I totally forgot. In the van, I didn't realize I could pick it up. It tells you right on there. I know it says push a button and you can pick it up. I didn't.
You just grip it with your left grip.
I just left it where it was. I'm like, this is stupid. Why is the ladder way over there? So that was my fault.
Yeah. It's weird. I thought I was going to hate this game. I'm like, there's no way. And I'm not saying I'm going to run back in and play this game. I mean, like, but I mean, I may, like, I went back into it again today.
You gotta see the cool shit that opens up. I did.
Yeah, I mean, I want to open some stuff
monument stuff. I went to Mars, and there was tons, man.
Now, and here's where the flat game because this game is a flat game that people absolutely flip over, and I think here's where this game could be helped along, and maybe where I would get more into it is they have licensed IP environments. So you can go into SpongeBob SquarePants underwater town and like pressure wash there, or you can go to like a Lord of the Rings dungeon and pressure wash there, or like World of Warcraft, or Game of Thrones, I mean, so there's a lot of places with IPs that will probably be cool to go in and kind of do these washing things in there. I think they need something like that to keep it going. Like they're gonna need something.
I think next Thursday, Back to the Future pack releases. Now, I'm not sure if that's just for the flat game or if it's for all of them, but it's coming on the 16th of November.
I thought I heard from I forgot where, but the DLC, all those DLC packs, it's not VR.
No, none of them are right now. I mean, I'm hopeful for the future that we do see some DLC for this.
Exactly.
None of them are right now. Like any of the ones that are on flat, we don't see those. We're seeing basically just a static game.
Yeah.
But to me, like, I mean, again, I don't. This isn't like my favorite game, but I mean, I think it's a good game. I think it's okay. But I would never play this flat. It
No,
would be weird.
that would be
I would.
weird.
I get
I don't get the
like,
hype on flat for sure.
yeah, I get the appeal to it for playing it, this way and in VR. I get no appeal. I get no like I would never even think about playing this flat. It would be like a snooze fest. One thing I will say is as soon as you pull the trigger for the pressure washer, you get a haptic feedback out of the controller and then it goes away. Which I understand because if it vibrated the whole time, you would eat the battery and the controller in one sitting of playing it.
Yeah.
But you would, I don't know. I wish there was some way you could get that feedback throughout the entire time that you're pulling the trigger for the pressure washer.
Yeah, I would definitely choose through batteries though.
It would.
Like,
It would just
you're in
kill
there
it.
for
I know.
hours, right? So
And I thought about that because I'm like, oh, it's weird that the haptic goes away. As
even
soon
like
as,
random haptics, like air going through the thing every once in a while, like
yeah, just let me know because
stuttering or something.
what happens is you end up holding the trigger for so long that you never feel the haptics. Like I said, the haptics are there for a split second.
Well, you can tap
you
the grip
first pull
button
it.
too, right? And then you don't have to
Yeah.
touch anything.
Well, the grip button allows you to not have to hold the trigger down,
Mhm.
which is cheating for me. I mean, if I'm doing it, I'm doing it.
My hand was cramping up, man. That
You're
backyard's
such
enormous.
a baby. But you're not kidding though. This backyard is huge, man, and there's dirt everywhere. I'm like, holy crap, dude.
Wait till you get to the playground or that gnome thing that you saw in my review. It is twice as big. Unbelievable. But then you get like chemicals and you get all kinds of stuff to help you along. They've definitely, it's obviously not a game that they've just developed for VR. It's a flat game, and you can tell that it's been around for a while because they've flushed out all those things.
Yeah, no pun
The
intended.
DLCs need to come, and then I think they got a home run. Really.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I want to see like how this could never. There's no way this game is ever holding me. Think about we're about to go through all the games that are coming. I mean, to me, Powerwash Simulator is going to be quickly washed away. Again, I'll say it's a game I thought I was going to hate it, and I don't hate it. Like I don't hate it. Like I'm not saying I'm going to run back in there and play it like every day, but I don't like. I don't know. I don't. I'll go back in. I will go back in. Like I have a feeling I'll probably go back in. I want to go and do a couple of the things that you did, like the rover and some of the monuments. I think would be cool to do.
Yeah, going to Mars in multiplayer, I think would be fun.
Mhm.
We should try that.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like I multiplayer makes everything fun for me, and because I get to hang out with my friends and do something cool in virtual reality. So, to get in, like there's times where I just want to get in with somebody and catch up, right? Like me and Alex VR, we always try and like get into something where we don't talk all the time, right? Like he's busy, I'm busy, and then every once in a while we just want to get into VR and chat, and it's tough to do in like a high heavy action shooter game. Betty and myself are the same way. Sometimes me and Betty just need to catch up. We just haven't talked in a while. We just want to get in and do something. Pressure washer, real VR fishing, pressure washer. That's why people dig Walkabout Mini Golf. Walkabout Mini Golf is great. It's a lot of fun, but a lot of that is being able to be in there and still talk to people without like, running for your life from zombies. You can just kind of chill, right?
Yeah, that's totally what it's all about. It's about hanging out with your friends. Who goes into Walkabout Mini Golf and plays by themselves? Unless you're hunting for balls or something, maybe.
You know who's always hunting for balls?
My mom.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does.
D, what do you think? Powerwash Simulator. You saw Todd's video. You heard what I had to say. I don't hate it. Are you thinking about getting
No.
it?
Maybe once like the DLC and everything is available in VR, I might consider it.
Mm-hmm. Not a game you'll run into.
Did you like my video at least?
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. Come on, you heard my reaction when I was watching it.
It was
great.
funny. It was quite well done. Well done on the video, dude. I liked it. a lot.
That'll be dropping on Saturday if Chad gets me a thumbnail. No pressure,
I'm
Chad.
sure he will. Air Force One had said something. He said he was surprised, or they were surprised that Warplanes did not make our top 25 list, and Todd did actually have it on his top 25. I had it on my runners up. I had it on my honorable mentions, which is just outside the top 25.
They kicked it off my top 25 list.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's an argument to be made. Air Force One, I absolutely think there's an argument to be made that it could be on there. But what are we taking off? Like again, we want to get it on there. What are you taking off to get it on there? You have to take off a perennial great to get it on there. Like, and that's what it is. Like, and that's what's great about these lists, because everybody has their favorites, right? Like, you know, I just don't know what I'm taking off that list. I'll drop. I tell you what, I'll drop Beat Saber. You want to? Would everybody make that trade? Can we
I'd
make
make
that
that
trade?
trade.
Drop Beat Saber off our list for Warplanes, but I just think there's too many people that would go, no, Beat Saber needs to be on there. But for me, no. And then I think we talked about this too. I think what we're going to do is, coming up soon, we're going to make our own list, or we're going to go over our own list, because we didn't make these lists of like our personal list. Like, we should make our personal top 25 list of games that we would want to play. You know, like, these are the games that I'll go to, and we should make those too, because these weren't that. Like, Beat Saber's not making my top 25 list normally. And there's no way. Probably not making my top 50.
Yeah.
You know, but there's
a few games on there that would have made my list.
Yeah. There are games. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? And like, In Death Unchained would have been way lower on my list. And, you know, and After the Fall didn't make my list, and we ended up putting it on. So I'm still up in the air on that one. If I get back in with D and we have a lot of fun, I'd probably put it back in. But yeah, I mean, that's what's cool about those lists, right? Everybody has their own personals that they would want to keep up there.
Cool. Let's are we gonna jump into our November game release?
Yeah, let's give another key. Let's give another key away, and then we'll jump into that. Let's do this.
Wait.
Yeah, hold on. We're working on some Facebook users.
Yeah, no, yeah, and I want to make an announcement too, guys. Just to remember, when we're doing giveaways, because we haven't done one in a while, I'll just announce it for anybody new that hasn't been around. So if you're out there and you're just enjoying the show, please feel free just to do that. But if you want to be a part of the giveaway, the only way for us to get you on the wheel to know that you're here is you have to comment. The wheel is set up. Dee looks at the comments, and that's how she knows you're here. And she puts your name on the wheel based on that. So you don't have to talk and say a whole bunch of stuff. You just have to either come in and say hi or comment
something.
Yeah, just say comment anything. And then we see your name pop up, and then we'll know you're here. Because there's a lot of people that are watching that are not commenting right now. And again, that is okay. You don't have to comment. It's just that, you know, we need you to say something if you want to be part of the wheel, so you can win something. And then we're going to give away. Ooh. Let's give away Foglands right now.
Oh, hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, no, take your time.
Momento, por favor.
I will say another thing about Foglands, since we're talking about Foglands. I had loading screens, a lot of loading screens, going from one room to the other in the tunnels.
Right.
Where you and you know you try and avoid those as best you can, or keep them minimal, but and we don't see them a lot in VR anymore because things have a tendency to move a little bit faster. But I had some loading screens that bothered me a little bit. I wasn't
Dungeons of Eternity's done that very well with that little foggy window door
great idea.
Shit that you go through. That's a brilliant idea. That's their loading screen.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. The way they've done so many things well in that game. The picking up of the loot was really good. I recently got into Shadowgate today to test something out for Dave Marsh, and you collect coins in that game too, but it's not as satisfying. I wish I'm going to mention to Dave that he should look into doing something different for Shadowgate 2, because the coins that you pick up is just something satisfying about the way you grab them, the sound they make,
and the way it rotates into your hand. It's very well done.
Yeah. I love how they do that in Dungeons DOE. I love how they do that.
Yeah, they do a really good job with it. I like that you can be fairly far away from it. As long as it's highlighted, it'll pick it up, which is great. So you don't have to be immediately right on top of it, which is good. All right, I think we're good to go with the wheel. Let's do Foglands. This is going to be either one, right, Todd? We said Foglands. You can either do it on PlayStation or you can do it on Quest. Whatever one you want.
Whichever one you want.
Oh. Whoa.
That was terrible.
What was terrible? What, Ryan Brandon's terrible? How dare you?
No, your whistling was terrible.
What? Terrible? Really?
It's not coming through well on them.
How dare you? Well, I can't.
Ryan Brandon, congratulations on Foglands.
Yeah, nice. I think that's the first time Ryan's ever won.
No.
Could be.
He's one other
Really? I never see his name. Congratulations, though. It's a kick-ass game. I think it's a kick-ass game. I don't know. It's so far, like I said, I have some technical issues with it. The gameplay itself, I haven't had an issue with so far. I think the tutorial was done well. You have a jump button, as we talked about, which is great. You got some options with with movement, which I love. We just have to see if they can get rid of some technical garbage. We'll see.
Hopefully, it can be patched, but
J
it
Devil
sounds like
says
it's all crap.
Foglands is 2 stars on Quest right now. Wow,
I
it
know,
must
I
be
saw
hot
that.
garbage. Is it 2 stars?
That's bad.
Pull it up, Todd, real quick. Let's see what people are saying.
I'm looking. Yep.
2 stars. Holy crap! I did not see 2 stars. D, did you? I mean, we're so new into this thing.
A couple of small issues and people it's the worst fucking game ever.
See, that's what I mean. I mean, are you gonna look, I'm the first one to be like, how do you launch your game and have problems? But I don't see that type of problems here unless there's something I'm not. And again, I'm through the tutorial in one run. So
Right.
don't like take anything I'm saying like to the bank here. I'm just saying I didn't see anything so far that was like 2 stars. Yeah, 2.5 stars. Let's see what some of the reviews say. Like, it's too small, but you have to read them off, Todd.
Yeah, it says, how is it possible that Meta allows this game to be at the main store? I wouldn't even play it again if it was free.
Wow,
It's
that's
bad
Voodoo D, by the way.
Yeah, Voodoo D. It's bad in every single category. Graphics are bad, AI is bad, level design bad, performance bad, gameplay bad, handling bad, loading screens around every corner.
The loading
This
screen
definitely
sucks.
needs to be removed from the store. Wow, is it that
Wow.
bad?
I don't
It
know
is
about it. Ain't
not
that bad.
bad.
What is
Voodoo?
Oh,
man,
God,
dude,
no.
Voodoo was he must be like, fuck, I hate these.
Right?
These people.
Holy
It is
shit.
nowhere.
Wow.
Number one, it's nowhere near that bad. It actually, I said at the beginning of the show, I think it actually looks pretty good for a Quest game. I like the art style. Now it is a cartoony art style, right? It's not. This isn't like Half-Life Alyx. Let's make everything look real graphics, but it's not meant to be. It's meant to be a cartoony, like cell shaded, have a look to it. I think it has a very cool graphical style to it.
There is only
again,
10 reviews as well, so don't take this 2.5 stars.
Yeah, I don't want
to
to.
heart. That's
Again,
10 people's opinion.
It's tough for me to disagree with him because he's probably got more time in the game than me. I'm just saying I'm like an hour and a half in or so, and I
This
don't
guy loves
see
it.
any of that. I don't see any of those besides the loading screens. Like he's saying that game shouldn't even be in the store, and I don't see that. What's Seth say? Is it Seth?
Yeah, so his original review, love the atmosphere and the music in the game, but the game is not optimized for standalone yet. I'm playing on a Quest 3. First, I noticed a jitter against my fist, or first enemy in the tutorial. I've lost a couple weapons into oblivion. I did, though, manage to beat the first boss without too much trouble, despite the 10 plus enemies on screen at some point. So the game works, just needs optimization, blah, blah, blah. And then he edits it and he gives it 3.5 stars. And then he edits it. He says, a lot of hate for this game and other reviews. I can actually see myself putting a lot of time into this game. And I'm adjusting my score from 4 to 5 due to having such a low rating at the moment in the store. He's trying to help bump it up a bit.
Oh, that's I mean, I get it, but I mean, you got to be careful doing that. Like
That's just
I would
as bad
take,
as this guy giving a 1-star review.
If your review's a 3, give it a 3. Or a 4. No, he said 4, right? Yeah, if your review's a 4, give it a 4. Don't give it a 5 based on trying to make it look better. Yeah, I mean, Awesome Tatum says Eric Foglands is bad, like bad. Like this is scaring me now. Like I'm gonna get back into this like probably tonight, and again we got to review it tomorrow for Virtual Strangers, so I'll have a better idea. But man, it must be way more broken than I see in the first hour. Now I had some issues with what that person said. There was issues with like punching and things because you do some melee to break some stuff in the beginning, and I did have like a little. Again, it's janky. There is some jankiness to it. And I had clipping to where like you have to crouch down to go through like a tunnel in the beginning, D. And my head clipped through the top of the tunnel and I could see out like I was clipping my view was like half out of the tunnel and half in the tunnel. Something small, but I mean, it didn't like kill the game for me in any way.
And I totally forgot until you read that one part in the review about him losing his what was it again? Him losing I don't remember exactly what it was, but you have the 4
the belt
spots in front of your belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm trying to get away or do something, and I go to put my gun down in one of those spots, and then
yeah. So your inventory system is like in a belt around your waist. what I would and what happens is your guns go in that belt, which kind of sucks. Like I wish your guns went in a holster lower on your belt, and then your items
Right.
that you need stay in the belt. Because what happens is you go to grab your guns and you'll end up grabbing something else out of your utility belt.
Yeah.
The gun should be in a separate holster for sure. I definitely think that. I didn't see if there was a way to adjust the holster. I think there probably is. Like the height of it, I would like to
Let's
drop
see.
it down. It seemed like it was really high for me.
This guy says something as simple as turning off the subtitles is not possible, which is annoying. Yeah, that would
Hmm.
piss me off if I couldn't turn that off. Like it's in English, right? So what the hell do I need subtitles for?
Yeah, I guess. They should be
Should
able
be
to
able to
turn it
turn them
off.
off.
Yeah, I should
Yeah.
be able to turn it off. I mean,
Having them on is fine,
most
but
games have subtitles.
I should be able to turn them off.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking forward to this game for a long time. I'm hoping as I go through, it gets. Like I said, I'm just I want more of what I'm seeing so far. I don't hate anything I've seen so far. Like again, I'm so little into this. I'm literally one run in. I'm through the tutorial and one run, and the story looks cool. I like the graphical style. Like Voodoo D said, this game doesn't even belong in the Quest store.
Mm-hmm.
And he hated the graphics. Like I don't see that. I thought it was a pretty game.
I've only
Right?
seen the trailer and it
D?
looked pretty good. I think
D?
I think we've lost D.
D, you frozen again? I just thought she was pondering my question.
Yeah.
Question for a long
She does
time.
kind of look like that, doesn't she? She
Yeah,
looks like
she's like,
pondering.
I can't think about what that is. Oh, there she's back.
She's back.
D.
And she's gone again.
And she's gone. All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Now, Todd, like I want to go do Dungeons Attorney after this, but I may have to go back into Foglands after.
Right,
this.
I might have to install Foglands just so I can go
Like
see how
now,
bad
I
this
need to
is.
know like if I missed something that was super bad. Like me and D, I think me and D came into this going, it has issues, but we want to see it through, right? Right, D?
Yeah.
You
honest,
okay?
no, this with the internet is driving me
You got that
bonkers,
janky Colorado internet.
I know.
dude. If only I was hardwired like Roots. Like he just sent me he's hardwired into the modem because it's in his room. His
Right.
download is like 917.
Nice. Just run the wire from his bedroom.
Mine is 106.
Poke a hole
Right
through
now.
his
Oh,
wall.
really? Really?
Yeah.
106?
Before it was like 200, 300 I usually
Mhm.
get with Wi-Fi, but him and his 900 fucking download, I'm gonna kick his ass.
That's why I don't understand. That's why I think it's my computer that's screwing up my video because I just ran a speed test and I'm at 980.
Mm.
Both of you guys can
It's
kiss
not my internet.
J Devil says the cards are useless and the melee feels like dog shit. Like to me, like I haven't gotten far enough in. The melee to me seemed like it was just there to break stuff. I mean, I haven't done anything physically with the melee yet.
Yeah,
Like with an enemy, I've been shooting the enemies. So, like I don't know. I hope there's not more melee. I don't really want melee. This is a shooter game to me. It should be
right.
it's a game of pistols and guns and upgrading your weapons and things. And now the cards, I got a couple of different sets of cards, and they did seem like they were a little bit weird. Like some of the things that you can do, but it seemed like to me like I just needed to understand the power ups better. So I don't know. Like I'll have to go and see more about what this looks like. But yeah, I mean, we'll have more thoughts on this tomorrow night for Foglands, and yeah, I'll let everybody know if I end up going in and there's a problem. I'll roast those bitches.
Yeah.
You don't ever badmouth a game, dude. Come on.
I badmouth games that deserve it.
No, I
I don't like intentionally want to like go out and kill a game, like, but the games that are out there that are lazy and just don't do a good job, I mean, I'm gonna call them out. Like, I know, and some people are afraid of it. They're like, oh, please don't, always bash games because then those developers won't make games anymore. If that's the point, like,
Yeah.
if I have to be afraid to say something about a bad game because it's bad, because the developers might not make games anymore, we have bigger problems, and we have bigger problems than that. Like if we're to the point where we can't say a bad game's a bad game because I'm afraid I'm going to hurt a developer's feelings and they're not going to make VR anymore, then VR is in a way, more precarious place than we think it is.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I'm not going down that road. If it's a bad game, I'm going to call you a bad game Because if we don't, they'll continue to puke out the same shit games, and all the problems that we have now will be the problems that we have for the next game. And
Well, just think they'll
know-
exponentially become worse. No, that's terrible. That idea.
does the value of my dollar mean less because it's in virtual reality? So me spending $50 on a game that's not good is, I should be okay with that because it's virtual reality. So my money, because I'm spending it on VR, doesn't matter at that point. So, you can come out with any crap game you want, and have systems be broken and bad. So is that the way it's okay? It's okay then? Like, is that what we're saying? Like we have to be so cautious with the precious developer that they might not make VR games anymore, that I can't say, look, you have problems. You put out, you're putting out a broken game that you need to fix. Like, if we don't expect those things, they'll continue to do them. Like my VR dollar is the same as my flat dollar. I work just as hard for that money as I do for anything else. So I have to expect less and get the value of my money is less because it's a VR game. This is not a donation. This is not me donating my money for VR developers can make money. It doesn't work that way. I give you my hard-earned money. You give me your hard-earned game that you did your best to make. If you give me anything less, it's bullshit. Damn.
Way to go, D. You struck a nerve.
Sorry.
I
needed someone else's nerves to be frayed right now because this internet.
Yeah, right. I'm all right.
I sent you a message on Discord.
I replied. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, let's. So we gave away a game, right? So what do we got? Hubris left and Powerwash left. All right, Todd. We let's talk about November games. So we're almost 11 o'clock already. Holy crap!
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a quick show tonight, and it's going to be a long.
Well, you won't stop ranting. So what the hell?
I feel better now, though. Don't you guys all feel better now? I feel so much better. I feel like I feel good. Like, and I know why. Why I'm excited, because we just talked, and God, please let all these games be good, because if they're not, I'm going to have a conniption.
I think there's one on our list that's going to
blow everything away.
Deep end. Yeah, I think so.
All right, so this is we're going to go through the list of the games that we have coming in the month of November, and the first one we had on the list was Powerwash Sim, which we did see Todd's awesome video on, and it dropped today, so it is a November game. I think it's a game. it's an okay game.
Yeah, I don't hate it. It doesn't have a lot of problems that can't be easily fixed, and the problems aren't game breaking. So I'm quite okay with it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we next game, and we grabbed a couple of trailers like for these, not all of them. We only grabbed a couple of trailers because I think they're cool ones that I want to see. So number 2 game that's coming out, I think it's dropping. Did it drop today? Also, I think this might have dropped today. Space Salvage.
This one did drop today. Yeah.
Let's check out the trailer for Space Salvage.
Space. Meteors. Giant lasers. All this and more when you sign up for the SSC. As a waste recovery contractor, you will likely be subjected to hazardous work environments. But don't worry, our health insurance policy meets all the galactic minimums.
Bagger, some days I'm real glad.
Use your hard-earned credits to improve your on-the-job efficiency, as corporate always supports creative problem solving. Put the adventure back into garbage disposal and join the SSC today. Buckle up, pilot. It might be a bumpy ride.
I haven't tried it. Actually, this is one. I don't even have a key for this one. They didn't even reach out to me.
I think I got an email or something, but they never replied back to it or
I was
something.
gonna say I might have. Who knows? I get so many freaking emails. There might be a
Yeah.
key sitting somewhere.
Uh,
It looks okay. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't hate this. I hate the trailer.
That's Anna
It
Byrne also.
just
That's Anna makes some of the best trailers, but I didn't. I thought that was a
yeah,
little
I'm
lackluster.
it's a little, you know, it's not exciting enough. It should be more exciting.
Is it Powerwash Simulator in space, basically?
I think so. Instead of
You're a
washing stuff,
garbage
you're just throwing out the garbage. I think
you're
you're
a
just
garbage
garbage man
man
in
in
space.
space? Like,
I think so.
so we're taking all the most mundane jobs in the world and
That we can't stand to do in real
and we're
life.
making oh, man. We got
Uh,
toilet plunging simulator coming next month in
That's right.
December. It's gonna be
Yeah, it
amazing.
does seem a little bit slow to me, but that could be just the trailer music was, I don't know.
Well, I
better.
mean, they tried to, like, beef it up with the trailer music, I think, like, I mean, that
Yeah.
doesn't I mean, I
Still
don't know,
miss.
maybe it's cool. I'm willing to give it a shot and check it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, if the devs are out there watching, if you wanna send me a key, if you haven't sent me one already, I'll take a look, but I'm
For
not
sure.
running out to buy one, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I mean, okay, it dropped today. I mean, interesting. Anybody in the chat play it yet?
It used to be
Garbage
an App
Simulator?
Lab title, so there might be some people that have played this before, or at least a version of it.
Garbage Simulator, I love it.
Yeah, it could very well be what it is. Apparently, Bad Robo thought the music was nice, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah? Nice, okay. All right.
Braxton says, "What's the game?" The game is Space Salvage.
Space Salvage, yeah. Toilet Scrubber VR. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, let's take a look. Next game out. We do have another trailer for this one. This is came out today as well. A lot of good games today. I didn't really want to talk too much about Vampire Masquerade because I think we're going to talk about it tomorrow night in Virtual Strangers, and I kind of didn't want to repeat everything twice. So, and we just had too much other stuff to talk about. So, let's take a look. Vampire the Masquerade, the Justice.
This one dropped today as well.
Venice, Italy. Felt like I was back on square one. Hiding in the night. I didn't want to get dragged into this. But the guilty must be punished. You do well to remember that. Because if you don't, I'll make things very uncomfortable for you.
Very cool. I have some time in Vampire Masquerade Justice. Again, I don't want to talk too much about it. I'll get into it a little bit more tomorrow, but it is a really, really, really good game. Somebody said earlier it felt like Hitman and Vampire Hitman, and it is very much a lot like that. It's very much it's like Espire where you're trying to sneak around. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all about being in the shadows, working your way through environments, trying to be unseen. You cannot go toe to toe with a lot of the enemies here. That you'll die very fast. It's all about, being stealth-like and killing in very cool ways and using the rooftops. And it's just a really, really well done game. I think everybody's going to like it, but I'll hold more judgment for tomorrow. Then maybe we'll talk about the three of us can talk about it maybe next week after we all have a chance to play.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's something I'm definitely looking forward to. I'm a huge Aspire fan, so Aspire Vampire sounds good to me.
Yeah, heck yeah. All right, let's take a look. Cactus Cowboy is coming to all platforms. Are we all like lit up on fire for Cactus Cowboy?
That was an App Lab game for a long time. Made it to the Quest store, and now it's going everywhere. I made it to Pico first, I think, even.
I don't know. Everybody love Cactus Cowboy. I'm not up on the amazingness that is Cactus Cowboy.
I did not pull the trailer for that one.
When is Cactus Cowboy coming? Let's take a look. Space Salvage. Cactus Cowboy is come. Does it say? November 2nd, so it's out. So it released today. Oh shit! What are we even doing here? All of us should be going out right now playing Cactus Cowboy. Why are we even bothering being here? We could all be playing Cactus Cowboy. But it's coming to all platforms. I mean, it must be popular enough. It's going to PC VR, PlayStation VR 2, and Quest.
Yep,
Okay.
it's going everywhere.
I'm down. Bring me some amazing Cactus Cowboy. Must be great. All right, what else do we got? Liminal Phase. I actually did want to pull a trailer. We can only pull a few trailers. We didn't pull them all, but Liminal Phase looks pretty good. Previous released on SideQuest, Viveport, and Vive XR Elite. Liminal Phase now makes its way to Steam VR this month. It's a VR horror experience set in the parallel 90s universe. You're tasked with fighting malevolent monsters, solving puzzles, and exploring Frank's troubled psyche. This is the one, Todd. Liminal Phase looks very much to me like Area Man Lives. That's the kind of the look it has. It kind of has the look of that game. I don't know if it plays anything like that game. I don't know, but it has a look of like that game. But
not it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not it either.
I'll play it.
All right, D's in. D's it.
There you go.
D, you're it. You got to do
Okay.
it. What else do we got here? Kill It With Fire. Kill It With Fire is coming to PlayStation VR 2. It was a runaway hit apparently on the Quest, and now it makes its way to PlayStation VR 2. Anybody running out there to go play Kill It With Fire?
It did definitely have quite the following. It was all over YouTube when it first came out. People screaming with you pick up items in your kitchen and spiders come out and you got to kill them.
Ooh.
I know GT made a video on it. It was hilarious.
Air Force One says Kill It With Fire is awesome, creepy, but needs a little better graphics. It's just I'm not going in there, to be honest with you. Not for me. What else do we have here? Barbaria, Todd, one of your favorite games. Barbaria makes it to PlayStation VR 2. This is an App Lab game, is it not?
It started out as an App Lab game. Yeah, it came to Quest.
It went to
last
the Quest
year.
Store. Nice.
Yep. Went to Quest Store proper. And now it's going to PlayStation. Good for them.
Dude, I'm gonna
small studio. Like I think it's one guy.
I gotta admit, I've never played this game. I've seen you play it. I watched your gameplay footage of you go play it. I've actually never played it, and it's sitting in my library. And
I think you'd like it. Like it's one of those progression. You unlock more stuff, and you get more weapons and more things every time you go into a new thing. And it's tower defense meets first person combat. Like it's with bows and arrows and axes and guns and magic wands, and it's really cool.
Yeah, I'm down to give this a try, especially now on PlayStation VR 2. I think it's a good time to try it because I think it'll look freaking phenomenal. If it's going to look, anywhere, it's going to look great with the PlayStation 5 running. And then with the OLED lenses of that headset, I'm definitely going to get into hopefully some Barbaria. Next game, go ahead.
We had a $5 super chat from Mr. Tasselhoff. Let's start a Help D train. Donate $5 or what you can so she can get a power over Ethernet adapter.
There you go, D.
I actually I messaged
mid for 45, best is 90. There
you go. I sent her some links already, Jason.
I actually have one of those for my work PC because they require you to have a wired connection. So.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They definitely work.
You can't use it for your own personal use too, or it has to only be as. Huh? You can only hook up to one PC.
Yeah, it's just it's one Ethernet port.
Just buy a switch and plug your computer into it too. Cost you $20.
What?
We'll talk after.
Okay.
Yeah, the technical king with his beautiful computer and camera he's got going on right now is going to help you all out, dude. He's going to get you all set, girl. He's going to tell you how you can get your potato set up, your potato computer. All right, number 8 on our list of games coming in November, and this one's coming out next week. And we will have a segment next week with the developer of Demeo Battles. Let's take a look at Demeo Battles.
Welcome to my arena of hellfire. In here, no one plays nuns. 2 sides enter, but only one side can survive. Let the battle commence!
Time for battle. Guardian ready.
Shall we do this?
Strike!
Demio Battles, pretty cool, man. I'm excited for this one. You can't say a whole bunch about it. We've been playing it for a little bit, and
I got to play it with a developer last week. I can't tell you obviously all the things that we did, but I got to play it last week with the developer VR with Jasmine and Wise from VR Central, and we had so much fun. Like it's going to be so much fun. People are going to love this game. It's fast paced. Like matches last like 15 minutes.
I was gonna say, as slow as regular Demio is, it's the opposite way with battle.
Totally the opposite. Yeah, like this is super fast, super intense. Easy to make mistakes as you're going because you're constantly going so quickly, and yeah, it's gonna be super fun.
Yeah, I'm definitely down, and like I said, we will have one of the developers for Demio Battles. We're gonna have a quick interview with him next week to talk about Demio a little bit, Demio Battles a little bit. So if you're looking for the inside scoop on Demio Battles, it'll be launching that same day. We'll be going on that night. We'll talk about our experiences so far in Demio Battles, and then we'll talk a little bit with the developer too, to go over maybe some questions behind the game. It won't be a long interview. It'll probably be 20, 30 minutes tops, but it'll be a good one. So yeah, we'll talk some Demio next week. There is a game that I have played, and it's not out yet, but it is coming very, very soon, Todd. And this one is excellent, and that is Stride Fates. We do have a quick trailer for this one. Also next Thursday, the 9th.
Aaron City, a place of opportunity.
Honey, I'm glad you finally made up your mind.
I never thought I would end up in the upper town. Pave my way to a better life. Join Sky Chase. This is my chance. I can't let it slip away. Even though it's not an easy job.
Nick, watch out! Oh my god! They're going to kill you!
Outcasts from the old city are poisoning our lives.
Do you want to die?
Having grown up in the slums, I'm not that different. But you have to make a choice, or someone else will make it for you. The heart pulls me back to the hometown, deep into the concrete jungle. But something in my head tells me it's not the best way. Time to make a decision. Who am I?
So, you've chosen death.
That looks so good.
It looks so good, dude. So good.
Mirror's
Stride
Edge
Fates.
meets Aspire 1 meets Metal Gear Solid meets. It looks so good.
This is the game that I wanted, like, from the get-go when they announced Stride. This is what we all wanted, like, and they gave us like a taste of what it could be. But I think it's just taken them this long to like get to where they wanted to be. Like it just took them in the development cycle. It took this time to get there to where they had a great campaign. And I think it's to the point now where it's a full-fledged separate game. This is not Stride. So this isn't like, it's not downloadable content. This isn't like,
No, it's a total remake. Yeah.
this is a total different game. You have to purchase it separately. Everything is different here. This is Stride Fates. It's another game in the Stride universe, but it's a complete campaign. It's completely different than regular Stride. The only thing that's the same is like the movement mechanic, but everything else is different. And it's freaking great. It's really, really good. It's like Joyway and I have had our interesting paths along the way. With some of the games I do, because I've fallen in love with some of their games, and I've had some criticism for them because they've killed the games that I've fallen in love with. Like Outlier is still one of my favorite games. It's just incomplete on Steam. And then they made that into what was that? What's the Dead Hook? And Dead Hook's a great game now, but I really wanted Outlier, and I still want Outlier. I wish Outlier was still a thing. But I think they finally paid off on the game that they told us all was going to be, and Stride Fates looks pretty damn amazing. I'm excited. All right, what else do we have here? Let me look. Stride Fates. Number 10, yeah. X8. Todd, is anybody even playing X8 anymore?
I don't know, man. I think this game, I think it's too late for this game. I don't know. There was like nobody playing it 3 months ago. So I don't know what to say. It's coming to PCVR and I thought it was already on Quest.
I think it's on both. I think they're having it on this list because they're doing what they're calling this a grand release and a founders pack that you're going to be able to buy. So they're listing this as a new game coming, but it's not. It's already out. I think they're launching the grand release and they're going to make it like a big deal. And I don't know. This game was DOA, man. We played this game at GDC last March, and we went to their studios and we played it. We had fun playing.
Oh yeah, it was great.
They just didn't do a good job launching it.
It's what's that flat game? My son plays.
It's like Valorant.
Valorant, yeah.
Very
it's Valorant in VR.
Yeah, which is cool. Like the game itself, I liked. Like we had fun. I mean, I think it's just the problem is it's a multiplayer game. You have to market the shit out of your multiplayer game, and you have to do it well because
this is a Valorant game. Valorant is free to play,
right?
And their audience is 15 and under. So if you're gonna make a VR game and charge money for it and not market the shit out of it, you're never gonna get a player base that, especially if 20-plus-year-old people playing this game. It's just never gonna happen. So,
yep, agreed.
And they didn't, and it failed.
Yeah, let's talk about. You want to talk about a free to play game, a game that just went free to play that has been out for a long time, but it's a freaking fantastic game, and that's Grapple Tournament. Grapple Tournament just did this exact thing. This is a fantastic game. It's on App Lab. It's on Steam. And they went free to play, and now they're doing a battle system, like a battle pass system with in-game skins and cosmetics, kind of like Pop One. Super smart move. Get the community back involved. There's all of a sudden there is a huge resurgence of people and community back into Grapple Tournament.
That game was dead, right?
Yeah.
And now it's just booming. Like there's thousands of players every weekend playing that game.
Yeah, and which it needed it, right? Because it's a really good game. Like even today, if that game just launched today, it would be a really, really good game. Like even though it's launched over a year ago, it's so freaking good. And it's one of the best, multiplayer shooters that you're going to find. And the movement mechanic is great. The way you grapple your way around the maps and the guns are great. And everything's really good about the game. The problem is it had nobody playing it. Like it needed new life. And the free to play gave it new life. You know what I mean? And brought people back in. Now I'll announce this too. They're doing a giveaway that's ending soon. They're giving away a bHaptics vest for this game. The bHaptics integrated in Grapple Tournament. And if you want to win a bHaptics vest or be eligible, all you got to do is go in and play. And I think you have to hit one in-game thing. Like you have to play so much of the game. And if you do that, you're automatically entered in to win. So go check Grapple Tournament out. Free to play. You know who loves Grapple Tournament? Skiva.
Really?
Even apps. I mean, like he is a fanboy for Grapple Tournament. He when that game before it launched, he was like playing it early on, and he's like, Max, you got to come in and play this game with me. Like I remember like years ago, like over a year ago, he had set tournaments up with some of the creators to go in and play together, and man, he absolutely loved it. Hooked Worm, the Hoosier Gamecast says, Mash, please help bring Dead Hook to PSVR 2. I need a boomer shooter. And with Grapple, it doesn't have the sense to me to own more than one HMD. Hooked Worm, the Hoosier Gamecat. I meet regularly with the developers for Joyway. I will absolutely push 100%. And if there's any info I can give you on that, I absolutely will. I promise. And I want it there too.
For sure.
All right, let's move faster with these games. Todd's yelling at me. Like, move your ass, dude. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Ziggy's Cosmic Adventure is coming out. That thing's been coming out for a long time. I have no idea what the
It was themed Next
the
Fest
hold up.
2022. So
Seriously, I don't know what's holding up.
I don't know what the deal is with that one.
Pavlov's Shack is coming out of App Lab. It is coming out of free to play. It's going to be a paid game now. Not big news for me. Pavlov is, it's okay. It's just, it's old now for me. I'm looking for something new.
Yeah, I think they missed
X8 is
their,
free to play.
their-
Mindjave says X8 is free to play.
Oh, that's good.
There you need.
Why the hell is there nobody playing it?
It's still not going to help it.
Yeah.
It's still a dead game. It's still dead. There's nobody playing it. There's just nobody there.
playing it. Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Nexus is coming. I mean, this is probably the biggest game on the list. I don't know. I can tell you, I played the demo at Meta Connect for Assassin's Creed Nexus. It was freaking crazy good. Like, if the whole game is anything like this demo I played, we are finally going to get something that we really, really want. This is not going to be Ghostbusters. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. All right, Todd, let's hit this other. Rooms of Reality is coming to PC VR and Quest out of App Lab by Game Dust, the Jupitergrad folks. Let's take a look. Jupitergrad game Rooms of Reality co-op room escape. We don't have any other co-op, not that I know of, unless somebody can correct me. I don't know of any other co-op room escape game. So this is pretty cool. Rooms of Realities is that you can get in here with friends and escape together, D. D, we can escape together.
Aww.
Oh, let's do it. It looks pretty cool, though. I mean, I'm not a huge room escape. I mean, I do like them, but I mean, I absolutely
Escape rooms
would
are
do it.
always more fun with people. Like we do them in real
Oh,
life
hell yeah.
with our friends, and they're a hoot. So I've done a bunch of them in VR, especially for side quest, by myself, and they've been great. But to do one with a group of people, would be, or even just like one or two people in VR,
Right.
I'm all for that.
Air Force One says, "Is it weird that I'm 59 years old and absolutely love VR?" Absolutely not.
No,
Be 90 years old and still love VR. That's not weird.
have
VR
you
is
not
amazing.
met Classy Grandma?
Yeah, seriously. Or Todd. Todd's almost 59. He's close. He's 58 and a half. Got a birthday coming this month. All right, guys. I want to. We're almost done with this list. We got to go to a few more. I want to get through it because I got to get to lo-fi.
I know he's got to get to the last one.
But Tiger
I
Blade,
gotta get
Tiger
to
Blade,
bed, man.
Tiger Blade PSVR 2 coming.
Snake Eyes has betrayed our clan. I need you to take care of him before word gets out. I'm counting on you.
Let's go! Come take this shit, she cause you're blaming on me. Come take this man, so they pit it up, she now we set it all free. Come take this game, so the shit let no diamond, I'm in and I'm what? Come take this man, so they pit it up, she now we set it off. 다시 일어서는 그리고 다시 걸어봐. 반복했던 모든 것들 더 빠르게 popular. 경쟁이 서도들기 때문에 캠이 버틀러. 처음부터 아부들의 몇몇이 나오죠. 절대로 휘둘리지 마라. 내가 내린 결정 드리고 say man.
PlayStation.
Dude,
Now that's
wanna
how you
see
do a
fun.
trailer.
Holy
That
shit,
looks
dude.
fun.
That looks awesome.
The space salvage needs to hire that guy.
Tiger
Dude,
Blade
that
is
part where it was like
awesome.
when then shooting
Oh,
the
at
gun,
the end?
like that was
With the
great.
music, did it?
It reminds me
Yeah.
of Pistol
Oh,
Whip
yeah.
2089 with the auto gun that you get like halfway through that
Reminds me of
campaign.
Against.
You got
Against,
grapple,
exactly.
you got shooting,
very
you
much
got
Against, yeah.
freaking swords, man. This looks fun.
That thing looks
Like
killer,
madness.
man. I am down for whatever that is. I hope it's freaking great. PlayStation VR 2, and you can see it was super colorful. It's gonna look great with that headset. I'm
That was a
really
great trailer.
I wasn't like I was making fun of the name a little bit, but damn, Tiger Blade.
Now I want to play it. Yeah.
I'm down. When is that coming? Let me
don't
look
know.
at the XA, Ziggy's bullshit. Assassin's Creed. I'm excited. Tiger Blade, November 17th. Not long. A couple of weeks.
Week.
Yeah. Not next week. The week
Yeah,
after
couple
next.
weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks. Cool. All right. Mecha League PC VR is coming. Developed by Mecha League, describes itself as a high-speed online multiplayer experience using arm swinging and grappling hooks for movement. Okay. Steam early access coming to PC VR. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here's another one. All right. I have no idea what this game is. I told Todd to pull the trailer just because of the name. This is Cookie Run, The Darkest Night, Chapter 1. Can't wait for Chapter 2 already.
You, born again.
They are all waiting for you. It won't be easy.
To destroy us.
Wake up, Ginger Brave. Make our wishes come true.
It's Gingy from Shrek.
Yeah.
What? Wait.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man drop buttons. Oh my god!
And he gets scared and then he freaking shits out the jelly.
I want to play this.
I was making fun. I pulled this trailer because of the title. I was gonna.
We
make
wanted
fun
to
of it.
shit on it, but
I want to shit gumdrop buttons.
Yeah.
This is moss with it looks like moss with freaking gingerbread men.
It actually looks. I think this actually looks.
It looks badass.
Good.
Yes,
it looks good.
super.
Dude,
I started laughing at it as soon as I saw the big muscle gingerbread dude in the beginning.
Yeah.
As I started laughing at it, and then all of a sudden I'm watching, I'm like, damn, this looks pretty cool. Now I'm down, man. Was this on anybody's radar? Cookie Run, The Darkest Night, Chapter 1. Coming to Quest, man.
I'm interested. If you're out
I'm
there,
gonna play
developer.
it.
November
I would
30th.
like to.
The fuck?
I would
That
like to
is,
play this.
out of
So
nowhere.
apparently, this is a mobile game. It says Chapter 1 adapts the popular mobile game for Quest. This is by Upload VR, by the way. I just want to credit the article that I'm going off of. You play as Ginger Brave, a newly baked cookie armed with a candy cane, attempting to escape the witch's castle and defeat the Darkest Lord.
I'm all for it.
Dude, I can't get out of my head. The Muffin Man.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with the video on that one.
Not my gumdrop button.
Not a gumdrop buttons.
Air Force One says hard
gonna have
pass
his
for me.
fun.
How do you hard pass on that thing? It looks amazing.
Yeah, that
Oh
looks pretty
man, I
good.
want to move on to the next game, but I'm just like, so all right. Next Move is another game. I don't know anything about this. Focused on
It's another
platforming based
physical
on
movement thing.
Yeah, it sounds seems like a one where you're moving with your arms, like a gorilla tag kind of thing. And then we have all right, we only have 2 trailers left. Sniper Elite. Guys, we talked a lot about Sniper Elite last week, and because all 3 of us are in love with this game, we put it on our top 25. I guarantee there's a lot of people that forgot about this game, didn't even think about it. And we didn't put it on, we didn't know. I tell you this, I knew nothing about this next game. I don't think Todd or Dean knew anything. The next day they announced Sniper Elite VR Winter Warrior for Quest only. Let's take a look at the trailer, Todd.
Rated M for mature.
Memories came flooding back to me over 40 years ago. Memories I'd kept secret for such a long time. I would be dropped in behind the enemy with one purpose: hunting and destroying Nazi secret weapons. weapons they believed could change the tide of the war. My gun had already taken many lives, but there were still many more to take.
Okay, I got some thoughts on this one because this is like one of my favorite games.
I gotta
Pete?
I didn't see any 3D X-ray.
It'll be there.
I hope so.
They
It
had
better
it on the
be.
Quest, they had it on the Quest version now.
Right.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't
that was
they?
like one of my biggest issues with it. Is I'm super happy to hear that the same guy is narrating the stories that narrated the first
Yes, he's
story.
so good,
That is
right?
awesome because he did so good.
Yeah.
Compared to their contemporary of Metal Gear. What was it called? No, Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor, yeah.
The commentary on that was terrible. The Sniper Elite home run, and it's the same guy, so that's awesome.
Yep.
But I did not see bullet time. That's a little surprising.
I think it will be. Perhaps they just didn't want to put it in the trailer. I mean, I don't. Put it this way: if they
They'll get
don't
shit
put it
all
in,
over if they don't
they
put
will
bullet
get
time in.
killed. I can't.
This makes this game.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little weird that they don't put it in there, but I mean,
Weird.
let me read the article and see if there's anything that says anything. I don't think it does, but a sequel to 2021 Sniper Elite VR Rebellion, partnering with Just Add Water once more, playing as a former Italian resistance soldier called the Partisan. Story-driven campaign.
bHaptics and ProTube support.
Yeah, it says nothing about. I mean, I don't think it would though. I mean, that slow-mo
is like their franchise.
Is their franchise. I cannot see them not putting bullet time in there. If they don't, it would be killer for them. They would die.
Yeah.
But I don't think they will. I think it'll be there.
He needs to
all right.
see more guys in the testicles. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Dude,
you know
I
who
had
else wants to see
never.
more testicles?
My mom.
Yeah, she does. I never even thought about that until you dirty people put that in my mind.
Now you
Very
can't. Now you
next
can't
time
shoot
I-
anything else. You got to shoot the balls every time.
No, not every time, dude.
I wait until I can see him and then bam.
I want to shoot the balls off the little muffin man, dude.
Right.
Oh my god! I've just found my new game. I'm going to champion this Muffin Man game. Now I have to call it. Now I have to call it the Muffin Man game.
We need to contact them and work with them.
I'm going to reach out to them right now, and we're getting access to this game. It's coming. When did I say it was coming out? It was coming out November 30th or something like that.
November 30th, yeah.
Yeah. No, I got to reach out.
Or no,
to
the
them
17th. Which one was
let me look.
You know what? There's so many games that we talked
November
about.
30th. November 30th. Yeah. We're all over the Muffin Man game.
But echoing, that's freaking hilarious. I
my God,
pierce
look.
nipples at 100 yards.
Wow, think about this, guys. You want to see this day? November 30th. Yeah, Pierce. Oh my God, yeah. Here, listen. November 30th, this Thursday. Not this Thursday, but the one that Thursday in November. Stranger Things VR, which is the game I'm just going to talk about next. Sniper Elite. Next Move. The Muffin Man game, the Cookie Run. Mech League comes out the 29th. Anything else come on the 30th? That's a crazy day, man. When's
Getting out for
Assassin's
Christmas,
Creed?
man. Getting the Christmas
Team Battles is the 9th. Wow, that's crazy, dude. That is so much coming out on the 30th.
Ramping up for the holiday season, right?
Like, I don't know how we're going to do it. I literally don't know how I'm going to get through playing it because I'm going to have to put 15, 20 hours into this Muffin Man game. I'm all over this. So Stranger Things VR. Then we have Breachers coming to PlayStation VR 2. I'm all over that. I'm looking forward to that. Then the last game on the list, Todd, ready the amazing trailer for Lo-Fi Katana. Lo-Fi Katana.
You have got to be
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh my God. God, I thought this was going to be something good. I swear
Is
to
it
God.
the second time around?
That's the first time I've seen the trailer. I just saw the name and I'm like, it's got to be amazing. The name is Lo-Fi. It's Lo-Fi Katana.
He has been talking about this game for an hour before the show. He's like, this is my new favorite word. I'm going to say this forever. He went to the bathroom. He's like, Lo-Fi Katana. And he buggered off. He went and got a coffee. Lo-Fi Katana. And it's freaking Japanese Beat Saber.
It's Japanese hand fan Beat Saber. Oh my effing Lord.
That is hilarious.
Oh my God. We just all died. Could they hear us laughing during that or no? We were
Oh, yeah.
I think they can hear us. Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. That is hysterical. We didn't watch the trailer. I didn't want to see it because I wanted to watch it live. I just saw the name and I'm like, my God, this has got to be amazing. The name is Lo-Fi Katana.
That's an awesome name.
Like, literally, I'm ready. I'm like, finish him. Like, it's Lo-Fi Katana. It's like I'm ready to be like a move in like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Lo-Fi Katana.
Wow.
Beat Saber meets hand fan.
That was not at all what I expected.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
That's what is there even a katana in that game?
And she had it at the beginning, yeah.
And then she put it away and pulled her fucking fingers out. Hey, let's do Lo-Fi Katana. No, let's do hand fans. Woo! Hand fan Katana.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Man, Blair Renaud should put that in his Lo-Fi game. He should put a level where you're just using hand fans. Blair, I'm gonna call you, man. We're gonna get Lo-Fi hand fans in there. Lo-Fi Katana.
That is
amazing.
Funny.
That is that's the list for November. Ends with an amazing game.
With a banger.
Woo-hoo, man. Oh, that is too funny, man. It is a good list though. I'm excited, man. There's so much coming. We have a lot to look forward to. There'll be more coming. We still have Asgard's Wrath coming December. We have Resident Evil 4 coming for PlayStation VR 2.
December's gonna be pretty good too, yeah.
Yeah, we have so
Christmas
much
season. We expected this, so we're gonna get tons of good titles to play. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and there's more stuff coming that we don't even know yet. What were you gonna say, D?
No. That's the
Lo-Fi
Muffin
Katana?
Man.
Oh, the Muffin Man, yeah.
Look, we didn't even know about the Muffin Man. I'm making calls, dude, as soon as this show's over.
Maybe this is a version of Beat Saber that we could get Sadly It's Bradley to play.
Oh, this is Brad's game,
Right?
dude.
He probably has the outfit. So
I could probably get him back into VR playing games again with this game.
Right.
Lo-Fi Katana. If I tell him what the name is, he's probably out. But if I'm like, hand fan.
Did you see his tweet the other day?
No, what was it?
I tweeted out congratulations to all the honorary mentions because the VR awards people didn't actually tag any of the honorary mentions, so I tagged them all.
Yeah, right.
But the VR awards spelt Brad's name wrong, and I just copied and pasted their list and then just tagged everybody.
So you spelled
So
his name wrong.
I too spelt his name wrong.
How dare you?
But he thought I did it on purpose because they spelled his name wrong, and he sent me messages like, "What the fuck?
Why can't you spell my name right, dude?"
I'm like,
Oh,
dude, I
man.
didn't do it on purpose. I swear to God.
Do you think Lo-Fi Katana is multiplayer? Do you think they get the Beat Saber multiplayer more right than Beat Saber gets it?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Man,
At this point,
Lo-Fi
anything would
Katana.
surprise me. Like, wow.
Man, I'm so disappointed. I
Bad
thought it was
Robo
gonna be-
says, "Fuck, I thought it was going to be the John Wick with a katana." Yeah, I thought it was
So
going to be
did
an
I.
action game.
Yeah,
That's-
if you put
that's a
Katana
game.
in your title, come on.
I'm shocked.
It says Katana in the title. It's freaking hand fan Beat Saber. Oh my God. Lo-Fi Katana. Everybody go play this game. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. All right, guys. It's been a long night. Let's give this last key away. We're giving a key away to Powerwash Simulator. And we have Hubris. Did we give away Hubris? We already did. No, we have Hubris and Powerwash to give away. Back to back, right? Right? Am I right?
Yep. Let me make sure. Oh, hang on a sec. Got to reconnect. I hate how this wheel kicks me out every 20 minutes. Drives me bonkers.
Heck yeah. Me too. Hey, shout out to my daughter for making a cool Q2C VR gamer bracelet. I'll shout out to Harley.
One.
I know, she'll
Aw.
make you one.
Yeah,
Look at that.
tell her I
It says
want one. That's
Q2C
cool.
VR gamer with our colors.
You put that up to the camera the other day, but it was out of focus. So we're all like, "What the fuck is he doing?"
What is that? Yeah, let me see if I can get a better shot. of it.
Now it makes
Charlie,
sense.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, it's tough to get a shot of it, but yeah, it says Q2C VR gamer. It's cool with our
Super
colors.
cool.
on it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Cool.
she's gonna make millions with bracelets. She said.
Yep, I can see it now.
Etsy.
Her and Tash should team up.
That's right. Get a free bracelet with every gun stock.
Perfect. It's cool, man. I like it. VR. Who doesn't want to show off a VR bracelet? I'm there, man. What's which game was this first?
Hubris.
Hubris. Thank you.
Shape right.
Oh, spin that shit again.
Right. Oh, fuck.
Jay, I'll get you another key if you don't have it, but I'm pretty sure you have Hubris.
Yeah.
You'll understand.
I'm not even gonna ask him yet.
Lo-fi. Katana.
The Muffin Man.
Cookie night, man. I'm so glad I had you pull that trailer, dude. I'm so glad. It made my night. That little musty, that little muscle. Gingerbread man. Holy crap! It's
They really want Jay Brett to have this game.
Take his ass off the wheel.
And I took him off.
That's a good point, Equin. That's what we gotta do. We gotta put like you need the bracelet to get into the cool clubs.
That's right.
Fine.
Nice. There you go. Define Tech, congratulations, man. You got an amazing game, Hubris. Guys, if you have Hubris on Quest, go power it on and turn it on. It has been upgraded for the Quest 3. It's going to look even better now than it did when it launched for Quest this summer. So go check it out, man. It looks amazing now with the new Quest upgrade. It's going to look amazing anyway, just in the new headset. But now it's got upgraded graphics using the power of the Quest 3. So check it out.
And last but not least, Powerwash Simulator.
Love it.
Oh man, I forgot
we can co-op it.
Whoever wheel for this one.
Whoever wins, we can co-op it. Hubris is crossed by Echo into the future. It is.
I hope Technoglitch wins this one.
Yes, that would be amazing. Hijack Gaming says yay.
Sim.
Nice. Congratulations, Sim. Way to go, Powerwash Simulator. Jay Bratt says, I've heard I have a reason to celebrate. Yeah, twice in a row, Jay. You won Hubris twice in a row. And we respun it and we gave it to somebody else. But if you do want the key, Jay, you do have a key for Hubris. I'll send you one if you need it.
We'll send you one.
Or you can give it away, because if you don't want it for yourself, you already have one, you can give it away to your awesome community. But I have extra keys, so I will send you a key. But Hubris is cross-play. Somebody was asking if it's, or not cross-play, but cross-buy with the Quest game, or with the Rift, so you can play it on PC, and it is. So absolutely. Yep. Jay says he has Hubris already. I know. I think I sent him the key originally. You're absolutely welcome. Thanks for stopping back in. All right, Todd. It's been a long night.
It has.
Let's do the reminders and get out of here, guys. You can catch us every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern time, where we go live and do this amazing show. Next week, Todd's taking a break. We will have special guests, Creeper Betty, to come in here with me and D and talk about some PlayStation VR games that we are absolutely loving. Our top 10 PlayStation VR list. We'll go over the week's news of what's going on, some new games that are coming out. We're going to talk about playing some of these new games that are going to be launching next week. And yeah, we're just going to catch up. We're going to have a quick interview for Demio Battles. It's going to be a really good show. Make sure you catch us next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. We have lots of stuff dropping. We just had the top 25 quest list drop on today. Todd, we actually have a video coming up tomorrow. Can you show the thumbnail for that video that we have coming up tomorrow? It's a really good one.
Why don't you talk about the Gleam giveaway while I'm getting that organized?
Yeah, and we also have, great idea. We also have a Gleam giveaway, everybody. So if you want to win a Quest 3, if you haven't gotten one yet, or if you'd like to get one to give to a friend or to sell or whatever, we are giving one away in conjunction with Prism XR, who's making some amazing accessories, Kiwi, Business Company VR, and am I missing anybody? Oh, Real Optics, Todd, they're sending our lenses.
I know, I saw that.
Jason from Real Optics reached out and says, hey guys, you ready for your lenses? And they have their Quest 3 lenses ready to go. So we will have
I need mine.
We will have, yeah, I'll tell them. We'll have review lenses of Real Optics Quest 3 lenses coming for you guys very shortly. It looks like we're going to get the first batch. So, yeah, Quest 3 giveaway. If you guys want to check it out, Todd has put it in chat. Go check out the Quest 3 Gleam giveaway to get yourself on the list. It's going to be ending. We are going to draw the winner on Thanksgiving night. Our show we will be live Thanksgiving night. So go eat turkey and then come back and hang with us on Quest on Thanksgiving night to talk about some amazing things. And guys, go check out this video tomorrow where D makes her debut on a thumbnail.
What? Oh no. What?
The MetaQuest 3 impressions from D. This is a clip cut out from our podcast a couple weeks ago.
That ain't
and
my hand.
it's all D's
No,
information
that
about what
hand's
she
gotta
thought of the MetaQuest 3.
Nice. Way to go. Way to go, Chad. Way to go on the thumbnail.
I hate
Really
to ruin the magic, but none of the hands in the thumbnails are belonging to those people.
They're all me. They're all my hands. Nice.
Wow.
Well, if you
Cool.
guys want to check out Dee's video, come check her out tomorrow. She gives her thoughts on the Quest 3 as we went over them in our show, and then she gets her own thumbnail. Dee, this is your first standalone video.
Oh. What?
Your own
Wait,
thumbnail? Your first...
what? All by myself? Oh no.
Well, it's us talking, but it's mainly you
Okay.
talking. It's mainly it's a clip of you giving your impressions of the Quest 3.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
See? We got you in there. Got you in there. All right, so check that out, guys. Again, come over to our Discord, click all the things, subscribe to the channel, click all the things. We are inches away from 6,000 subs. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. We are just the podcasts are actually blowing up too. We appreciate everybody watching, everybody listening afterwards. We appreciate all the love, and we'll be here for you guys for the foreseeable future. I think we're going to be here every week now until we go away at the end of November. We'll be away for a week, but you'll see us for the rest of the year. I think we'll be pretty much hitting almost every Thursday. So we will be with you through the holidays. All right, guys, we appreciate you. Have a great night. We'll see you all for Virtual Strangers tomorrow night. For D and Todd, I'm Eric. Bye, guys.
Good night, guys.